reply to this. I need to post this here. Hello, stream that is now running. I forgot how to be a streamer. I promise I know what I'm doing. I actually, there it is. I actually am kind of lost today. No, that one. There we go. Yeah, and from here we say fuck it. There we are. Refresh the Twitch page so that way that loads properly. Point out that I have 2 cute puppies behind me. Look at her. Yes, Tali, I'm pointing at you. Yeah. Jinx, why are you sitting? What are you up to? Oh, man, these puppies are quite a handful. But darn if they ain't cute. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Oh, yeah. Oh, well. I should have changed my stream deck around. Yeah. Going good. Alright, guys. We are waiting on the bracket to be finalized. Alright, there we go. Let everyone know that I am casting today. Get some water in us, because water is important to being healthy. And we absolutely are healthy around here, right? We would never do anything considered unhealthy or bad for you, or right? Right? We like to have a little bit of fun around here. Shooting the crap with Dave while we wait. Guys, we are still waiting on the bracket, so we got some time. Dave's a great guy. Dave is absolutely good people. Oh, man. Nope, wrong Discord. I swear my Discord list moves around every time. I can find a channel and then just never find it again. Because thumbs up. Alright. So what do we got? We got... I see Pig, I see Light, Dave, me. Is that it? Let's take a quick gander at the Twitches. Oh, Bully will be streaming it too. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, let's see. We got Pig. Dave. Bully. The Cranky Ducklings. The Giga Chads that they are. We got me somewhere in here. Yeah, then maybe some people streaming their games, but Alright. Say hi to Light, you know. We're saying hi to everyone. We got a minute here. It looks like Stego. It's giving everyone like 5 minutes, which is about now, but shame on. Since I'm not running the tournament, I can say whatever the hell I want. You know. I'm asking chat. Anyone want to do a round direct strike while we wait? uh uh All right, guys. Bracket is finalized. Nicarat's wanted to bully Pageant because he made Talisman. Oh, I respect it. Money. Oh man, it's a party tonight. Yo, Zealot Frenzy sounds like that really is just a vent game mode for sure. I mean, StarCraft 2 is not the game for Vent because Zealots aren't good, but absolutely, Zealot Frenzy is his game mode. Of course he does. Where's my pen? They're basically Zealots. They're as strong as Zealots, especially on Legendary. Are you guys playing on Legendary or just like Heroic? Although, oh, normal. I mean, I guess I have played Halo since forever. Like, I remember my brother's friend bringing over his original Xbox so we could play Combat Evolved split screen. And that's when we got my brother to get an Xbox, which is how I got an Xbox, because he did all the sports. Good girls. Alright. I mean, respect to doing it, you know? I guess I've done too many drunk nights of Legendary to play normal anymore. Dude, alright. I should shoot Vint a message. The three of us do Reach or 2 or 3, whichever. Pick one that supports up to 4-player co-op, right? But I'm absolutely fucking toasted the whole time. So I'm more of a hindrance than I am a help. We'll play it on normal, and I'll just run it like, I fucking died. No, Aaron, don't run into the suicide grunt. Alright, bye. See you on the other side. Now that's content. Alright, so let's take a look at the bracket because, fuck, I'm running out of improv. The right buttons. Oh, yeah. I think 3 in reach support 4-player. So this is our bracket. Obviously, you have some of the pros, right? You got Maxi Paxi. You know, you got Nicorette Dolan. We are looking for, where's our boy? Where's our boy? Oh my God! We have Bohan versus Bully? Oh. This is what we call investing. Oh. Alright. Guys. Oh. I guess I'm gonna... You won't notice the difference. Oh, I guess my face will go away, but yeah. So, Bohan is the cheesiest player I know that's actually good at it, which is a very important distinction. And let me tell you, I love me some Bohan. Bully is obviously a good friend. Great dude. Love hanging out with him. Bohan is our boy, though. When we had our team in World Team League last season, he was our, not our top player, but definitely one of our most important players. And all he does is dumb stuff, and I'm so ready. The bottom left-hand side of Persephone. Give it up for Bohan. Top left, guys. One of a very good guy. Great Protoss player. Great streamer. Give it up for Bully. I need to turn this down a little bit so I can hear my thoughts. Not that I have many thoughts, mind you. It's Forge first, so here we go. We're just going to follow the probe. Follow the probe. This is where the action happens. Bully goes for the full wall, double gate. Secondary probe coming on up, of course. It is a cannon rush after all, which means you need 2 probes. He's like, fuck you, my cannon will go down here. Gateway to cover it. Okay, so we're going to rally Zealots out. All right. Cybercore going down, spare pylon. So he's got to try and trap the Zealot so they can't come out here. Let's see. Does he do it? Does he do it? Oh my God! How is he just built different? How is this man built different? Oh my Lord. Brother, what? I don't fucking believe it. Oh my, Bohan is the GOAT. I put him, he was in World Team League as one of my players. That is the best of the best kind of league. That is a global, all pros kind of league. This man showed up with like, I can rush and do some other crazy things. And I'm like, I want that. And it paid dividends. As you might be able to tell why. Pylon coming on up on the high ground here. Whoa! Bohan, doing him dirty. Oh. I think you're going to have to settle for putting a cannon like here. All right, Stargate coming on up. Of course it is. We are playing Protoss after all. This cannon is shooting the gateway, which I don't know if that's like the right call, but it's definitely the call. Energy recharge, yo! But it's too late, we're in. This Stalker will just get out. But it's fine, because Bohan has the Stalker of his own. We lose 1 probe, we still have a 2nd probe. Alright, and at this point, it is starting to become a problem for Bonan. He is starting to have to cancel things. So there's 4 shield batteries up. Mind you, we're going to run out of energy here soon, but Immortal on the way. Both probes have died. Gah. What a start. Void Ray coming. Mind you, Immortal's really good against this. Really bad against that. Alright, just shoot probes. Downright rude. Alright, losing that pylon actually kind of sucks. But if we kill this Stalker, which we're going to. Oh, we're not going to? Oh, come on. Thick beams. Thick beams save Protoss. Oh, now it's over. Yeah, because Immortals don't shoot up. Weirdly enough. So, this Immortal will survive as long as there's battery. But now there's no battery. He does have his barrier. It does negate 200 damage. But it does run out eventually. The batteries, as they slowly regain energy, are popping in to heal him. Oh, we made the beam thick. Push him into. Oh my lord, is this the. Okay, you know, yeah, target the Stalker, that's fine. But that Immortal just took a bunch of damage from getting pushed forward. Oh no, don't just stand there and take it. Pop. Second Stargate behind this. He's got nothing at home, guys. He's got a safety battery, and that's it. That's cute. You you recharged your battery. Doesn't matter. GG. Suckers. Imagine not getting into this series. What idiots. Imagine not watching this. This is by far and away the best first round. Oh, this is magnifique. Oh, man. Casting Bonan versus Bully game 1 is just... We're starting here. I don't know where we go from here at this point. Like, can the night get any better after that? All right, guys. Here we go. Game number 2. Nice. Spawning in the top left-hand side of Maganatha. A running inside joke in the StarCraft 2 community. There's a guy named Magnus. He's kind of great. Kind of like Tater over here. But we named a map after him. That's what matters. It's one of the maps of all time for sure. Guys, top left-hand side, we got Bully. Down a point. And in the bottom right, our Giga Chad. The man, the myth, the legend. Give it up for Bonan. That is a sick emote. So, you have these little towers here. You can destroy the center tower or whatever. There's cool things, but none of that's going to matter in this game. Literally zero of that's going to matter because there's going to be a cannon rush. It's going to be pylon, cannon, gateway, and then it's going to be Stargate. Like, come on, we all know what we're getting here. It's a Bonan game. It's like if we queued into a graph game or a printf game. You know what we signed up for, and what we signed up for is the best. Oh my god, the cannon didn't build. Didn't make. Alright, so he's going to run this probe away, which is fine. It just needs to build up its shields. Come on back. Is he going to try and block the Zealot again? Can he block the Zealot again? I don't think so. No, not with the probe taking that much heat. Doesn't matter. Cannon's here. The cannon man can. Alright, we're just going to send it across the map, probably. But I mean, it's one Zealot, one probe. This isn't Brood War. That's not scary. He's 3-gating. I'm sorry. What? Alright, we just have 2 probes chilling. Yeah, waste that chrono. Nerd. Yeah, come on, get a pylon up. Alright, here we go. Oh, it's just hold position. Lol. I mean, this is annoying for Boanon, but he's not really microing on the other side of the map, right? Like, I don't know. I struggle to call this micro. Yeah, the Zealot will die eventually. 5 probes kind of sucks. He has a lot of probes to lose, but also at the same time, he built a sentry. What? What? Boanon, why are you so smart? I wish this man's brain works at levels not previously seen in humanity. Like, he hasn't built another cannon on the high ground, by the way. He just built this pylon. GG. Bulmy taps out. Boanon takes game number 2. That's my boy. Bully absolutely got the Boanon treatment right there. I'm just... Alright, we're going to follow Boanon. Alright, you know what? Who's our champion going to be up against? Wow, that was quick. There's already a misreporting in the bracket. Alright, so we watched this. Oh, there's a couple of quick matches. But and alright, I gotta make a joke about this. So it was just an accidental fat finger. Someone marked themselves. Yeah. Yeah. Cannon Man can. So Cham, I know he's a Latin American player. Pretty good, actually. PSZ, I know the name. I don't remember him very well. But, like, oh yeah, Hupsia, Greener, some fucking classic names. Dolan and Matt against Nicorot. Oof. Alright, Creator versus Rebellion? Alright. So what I'm seeing, right, we'll get Boanon versus probably Cham. Don't know, because I don't remember PSD that well. So Boanon versus Cham. Boanon wins, obviously. So Boanon versus Creator. And then Boanon versus Max Pax in the semifinal? Can we believe it? All right. So let's see. We got Percival down here. We got Mute. Let's see. Beyond, obviously, big favorite over everyone here, except J Money Magic. Beyond versus J Money Magic's going to be a banger right here. Let me tell you ahead of time. That's going to be an absolute banger. Shin versus Dave. I love Dave. Dave is a great dude. He's not winning that one. Pig is playing and then casting. Does that mean I'm the only, like... No, okay, Light's casting. I was like, am I the only one just, like, casting? So, yeah, Shin does pretty well here. Shin versus Percival, gonna be a bit of a banger, actually. Yeah, so Beyond J Money, obviously. And then Beyond versus Shin, probably. As we're watching Bowen on Cannon Rush Max Packs, like, what is even happening anymore? Let's see. I don't see Cham. Nah. No. Cham is not currently in there. Oh, well. We'll catch him, I'm sure. Rebellion. Who is Rebellion playing? Macaroni. It's tempting. Nah, I'm gonna stick with my boy Bonan. I don't want to jump into a game and then, yeah, you know how it is. You know how it is. So we'll give it a couple minutes here. I would love to happen to Cham versus PSZ if we see them pop out. Since, oh, that's Matt. That's Matt and Matt Packs. All right. Let's switch back to this sexy face. And by that, I mean, there's no puppies on my bed. I'm sorry, chat. I cheated you. They're actually under the bed right now. Damn. Calling a semi-pro player a cheater, that's a bold strategy, Cotton. This guy who is a pro player or semi-pro player, very well known, right? I think he's pretty pro for his region, because he's like Oceania, like Asia, Oceania. He's pretty good for his region. Doesn't see big. No. Percival's Korean, right? Oh, am I mixing my players? Wikipedia. I think I'm mixing my players. Okay, Percival's the Korean Terran. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. He doesn't shine as well in the Korean scene because obviously Koreans are great. But I mean, like, he's got a lot of results actually. Like 2021 was his year for sure. He's like not a bad player. He's beat Nice. And beat Nightmare. That's a result. Beating Trigger is a great result. Like, man's got results. Oh. Oh my God, no. Yes, I got in. I messaged him just in time. All right, guys. The score. Let's ask for the score real quick. All right, guys. Cham 1-0. I don't know why. I was going to message Cham. Apparently Cham is chat blocked right now, or has chat blocked. So I was unable to message him. But I saw PSE at the last moment. So we managed to make it a thing, guys. Spawning in the bottom left-hand side. Our Terran player. I've definitely seen this name around. I don't know who. Like, I don't think I've ever met him or, like, worked with him. But I've definitely seen this name around a bunch. Give it up for PSE. And on the top right, extractor tricking, a Zerg, guys, if you can believe it, they do exist still after the patches. Give it up for Cham. All right. So we had a Zerg versus Terran, guys. We might actually have a fun matchup instead of PvP all day. What is this? This isn't CSL. There's people who don't play Protoss. Alright. So far, pretty standard. We're opening one gas here. You know, nice and normal. We're not going to do anything too factory or heavy. We're not going to do anything super aggressive. Probably Reapers into Hellions. Reaper Hellion play. Still seems to be popular enough. Alright, get our hatch, pool, and gas. Not in that order. Hatch, gas, pool, but, you know. One of these days I'll get Brood War and StarCraft 2 straight in my head. We're a long way off from that day, let me tell you something, but one of these days I will get there. Alright. Alright. Command center coming on down. We're getting our orbital. There's our Reaper. They didn't host with GameHeart. It's fine. SCV comes in, sees the creep, goes perfect. Because everything's timed out perfectly. Oh, drone wants the third. PSE, yeah. Cham's not even going to bother. He's like, yeah, you've already got, you're going to deny it. Not even going to bother. Not worth the time. All right, we've pulled off of gas for now. Or we just haven't saturated it. Oh, no, we have. So, yeah, we just pulled off of it for now. Getting our queens. Oh. Get out of here, Reaper. So, what are we going to do? We have 100 gas built up. We're going to get Ling speed. Like, what are we going to do? Alright, we injected, so instead of spreading creep, a lot of times I've seen people go creep tumor first. I don't know if it's better or not, but we did go injects first here. Kind of like that more anyway. Behind this, nice little 1-1-1. We're making Hellions to match. Third CC coming on down. Oh, oh, the Reaper lives. He says, try again. Third base is going to finish. Yeah. Reaper tries to get a pot shot at the queen. Doesn't really do much. Should have. Yep, we got our first set of cards coming across. Second set coming up. Banshee. Are we going to get Cloak? Oh, no. That's not where we wanted everything to go. We lose the Reaper. Take some heavy beatings on the Hellions. We are getting Cloak, though. I do like Cloak. Big fan. Yeah, this is... So, I mean, if you look, it's all work. Like, we have a... okay, it's starting to grow a bit more than workers. But it's, like, pretty much all workers to supply difference, right? And that's just, like... It's just that different level of macro you get when you're a top player, right? Oh. He's built so few Lings. He's used them so well. It's just nuts. Spore Crawler's coming on up because he was born at night, but not last night. I don't know when he was born, but it's a good saying. Third CC coming on down. Moving into our, 3 Raxes. Always gonna wait for the second Banshee too. Nice. Unfortunately, this has already just been hard countered by Spores. You'll still get a couple drones because 2 Banshees does one shot, but the like you're not gonna get a whole lot done, right? Hellions just poking in, seeing what they can do. Be able to stop some creep tumors. Put some hurting on a queen, but oh, transfuse? No, why didn't we transfuse? What are we doing here, champ? This is, that was a little silly of a fight to take. Alright, you get an Overseer over here. And we get one of the Banshees. So he used the Banshees to fight rather than like trying to harass with them or anything, and it's not the worst idea, but robbed. Oh, he wanted to be cheeky, and he's gonna pay the price. Sheesh. He's lost 4 Lings and a Queen. 1 Banshee, 8 Hellions, and a Reaper. Sheesh. Are good players just built different? And the answer may not surprise you, because yes, of course they are. That's why they're good. Spire, cooking away in here. Look at the little drone larva thing. Getting our creep spread going. We got some Marines. We got a tank. We do have 3 bases up and saturated. It's not the worst. Both players hitting towards that worker count that they're working for. Hydraling Bane or Mutiling Bane, sorry, versus just standard bio play. I don't hate it at all. The Mutas will be good against the Banshees if they show up again. They're also great against the Medivacs in a scenario where you don't really have anything that shoots up. Alright, we're going to chase. We are ambitious here. Oh. Alright, we'll just target down the tank. Champ says, I can just do whatever I want. We regroup with our 4 Lings, 2 Banelings, and a handful of Mutas and say, yeah, we can send it. Part 2. Oh my god, these Mutas have just killed every tank. Oh, I say every tank. Why did I... He hit the siege button there, and it just... He hit the siege button and then tried to pick up the tank, and he just... This isn't Stormgate, bud. That ain't how that works, sadly. Yeah. Yeah. These poor Marines are trying. They're really trying. And with that, Cham takes the 2-0. That's our boy. That's Cham. What an absolute Giga Chad Zerg. Alright, guys. You know what that means. Now we get Cham versus Bowenon, which is really what I've been waiting for. Can we cannon rush Zerg? I'm sure we'll have something. Like, there's no way we have nothing, you know? Alright. Yeah, I have no idea. Cham is silenced. Big rip. Hey, minions, how we doing? Wait, that's a thing? That's a... What? Huh? I've read over those commands so many times. That's a thing? Never noticed that to be a thing. Never. Alright. Boanon versus Cham. Honestly, a pretty great match. Wait, not our invites, guys. They're going to be doing vetoes. Oh, I should run the ads so I don't forget about them. There we go. Now I can't forget about the ads because they have been run. Ads can no longer be forgotten. Alright. Oh, that doesn't matter. The weird thing about having like a personal YouTube and then like my streaming YouTube is that when I get notifications that I'm live from like just my YouTube notifications, and I'm just like, that's weird. I don't know. It's one of the things I have not gotten used to in over how many years have we been doing this for? Tolly, Jinx, what are you girls up to? Jinx, come here, girl. Jinx, come here. Why are you laying under the bed? Tolly, are you behind her? I can't see you. Jinx, come here. We're still waiting on a lobby, guys. I'm trying to get a puppy to come over here. Come here, girl. Hi, Jinx. Hi, Jinx. Hi, Tolly. Come here. Come here. Yeah, it's army crawl out of there. Come on, big stretch. Hey, Jinx. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Hi. 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 Tolly, get on the bed. Get on the bed, girl. Oh, how you doing, Jinx? What is it, girl? Oh, big puppy on. Hey. Jinx, you seem really unthrilled. There you go. All right. You now seem really thrilled. Tolly, you getting a drink? Oh. Hello, Bonut. Thank you. All right, guys. We have a game. Okay, Tolly, you can come and get. Oh, you're gonna stretch. Tolly, come on, get some love. Yes, hi. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? I know you don't like being up here nearly as much as your sister. You just lay down on my lap. You're so cute. We'll cast this one sideways, I guess. All right, nope. You're gonna go play with your sister. All right, game number 1. Hi, Tolly. Hey, fine, doggy. You can have some scratches. Spawning here in the bottom left-hand side with the orange probes. Give it up for Boanon the Cannon Man. Top left, doing the extractor trick again. Give it up for Cham. Yes. Hi, Tolly. All right, girl. It's time for me to observe, okay? I need my hand. Okay, I guess. All right, guys, we're going to figure this out with one hand. Ooh, what are you thinking? What are we cooking? Tolly, are you happy? You getting your butt scratches? Tolly, you're kind of ruining my observing. Come on, here, let me switch hands. And Cham's like, nah, you know, I'm not stupid. Good girl, Tolly. Cham's telling his bro to come over here to the gold base. I feel like that's kind of like the most obvious play. Alright, so pylon, gateway into cannon, maybe? Good girl, Tolly. You're laying down. Alright, only one set of links so far. That's not very scary. That's not scary. Alright, second gateway going down. We probably should scout this, though, at some point. It would be great if we found this. Like, the thing is, you know that he's on the map with a drone. Like, you know? No? Oh, he's going to the heal zone. This map has little heal circles. It's like Warcraft. Oh, no, it's instant. What? That's neat. Okay, Bonon, not an idiot, though. That's a lot of things. Idiots is not one. We're getting Ling speed. I don't think so, because I know people will just throw their army into it to heal it. Like, I know that's the thing. I thought it was like a healing shrine where it just healed over time. But I guess anything that just walks into it, instant heal. Tolly, why are you army crawling under me? Hi. Okay, do you want my feet? Here, you can lay on my foot. Okay? Is this better? Building up a bunch of links. Is he? What are we doing here? You go, Tolly. Alright, fight the queen. Fight the power. Down with the monarchy. Oh! 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 We saved one. Not that it can do anything. Congrats, we now have a second defense structure. So Bonon knows there's a gold coming up, and he knows he's gonna have to do something with it. Hi, Tolly. You laying on my foot, cutie. Alright, we're stacking up a lot of lings here to send out. Baneling net. Bane busting? You gonna try and baneling bust this? It's doable, I guess. Right? Like, yeah, I guess it's doable. Glaives. What a Chad. What a Chad. You know who goes glaives? Chad. I'm sorry, Tolly. Did I put my foot down, like, on the floor and you got upset? I'm sorry, girl. God, you can't sleep like anything anymore. Oh, this is so expensive. Alright, these two are coming back. They did clear out a lot of drones over here while we were watching the baneling bust happen. Alright, we are going to lose those. And now we're at this weird spot where, like, technically Cham's on 2 bases and Bonon just lost everything. I've never seen someone baneling bust out of these before. Genuinely never. We might want to patch the wall. Yeah, put our unit with no health in the wall. Let's see how that goes. Bonon, I love you, but like, Please, brother. Just wall off behind the, or don't. Right. Yeesh. Yeah, this sucks. Our Nexus is taking critical health damage now. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, no, 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 no. Damage is taking moments before disaster. Playing past the Baneling around. Alright, yeah, you gotta cancel that if you want to get back in. There are 2 Banelings left, which is still enough to ruin your day. Oh, oh. Yeah, that's a lot of income advantage, guys. But Protoss is good. That was, if nothing else, very expensive. The problem is we're mining a gold, right? So expensive, you know, we can afford it. We ball, you know? Cham's got the we ball mindset. Build some roaches. Bonon's like, yep, GG's. I've never seen anyone go Baneling bust to get out of a cannon contain like that. Genuinely never. That was super cool, though. Neat to see something interesting and different. What the heck? Alright, random ping. Alright, yeah, you know, and now we have. Alright, looks like we're casting this one with light. Alright, guys, here we go. Game number 2. Can our boy do it? Can our boy do it? Our boy. On Maganatha. Oh, man, this really is just a run back, ain't it? Spawn here in the top left-hand side. Our Cannon Man. Can he do it? The Cannon Man can, that's for sure. Give it up for Boanon. Bottom right, guys. Our Zerg. Our Zerg Giga Chad. Give it up for Cham. Wait, is light observing? Yes. We're cheating at life, guys. We're watching lights observing. Wait, he has the trumpets. A gateway first. All right, Boanon doing, you know, like an almost build. This is interesting. All right, guys, let's see how his observing is. And be incredibly judgment. Nah, I'm kidding. Light's a great dude. The Cranky Ducklings are an incredible team of people. Absolutely should check them out. Except you should also stay here because you should listen to my casting. All right, Forge. Forge it is. It's always a Forge. I'm going to come up here, see what's up. Are we going to do it? Oh, that drone's all over him. Oh, first pylon. Second pylon. Yeah, buddy, we got it. This cannon rush strongest. I don't think the cannon rush itself isn't really strong in any matchup. It's your follow-up. It's about how you, like, what you do with it, right? Like, you never, it's very rare that you win with the cannon rush. It's more often that you win with your follow-up because you get a bunch of damage and they're freaking out about the cannons. and then all of a sudden, you know, you have your Void Ray show up, right? Or in PvT, you have a Tempest show up. Or in PvZ, you usually have some sort of gateway follow-up. Which is why you saw last game when he was building the gateways there. Cancel that. I get. Oh, shit. I moved the screen. Yep. GG. Unfortunately, our Cannon Man cannot. Yes, I know. That's the thing. That's why pure Cannon Rush. Boanon, in real time, recognizes. Oh, yeah, just cannons alone, not great. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Always like to double check the score, guys. Sick. All right, guys, we're starting a series, and well, it's one of my boys. One of my boys. Met him in Atlanta, and not one of the boys per se, but holy crap! Everyone is choosing Persephone. All right. Or, no. What's the other one? The fucking linear maps, right? They're all choosing these linear maps. Anyway, yeah, we'll do it. Top left-hand side, guys, we have our boy, Macaroni, representing the biggest bong exports. They're the big bong exports, but it's whatever. Bottom left, you may have heard of this guy. If you've ever watched StarCraft at, I don't know, the top level, you might have heard of him. Guys, give it up for Creator. All right, time to do the Roddy. All right, let's see who. Okay, no one's watching my observing, which is good. All right, so we're gonna get a macro game now. I know we haven't seen any of those today, and honestly, they're a little scary. We've gone through 3 series today in less than an hour. The macro games are kind of scary. But for you guys, I'll do anything. And I would do anything for chat. Honestly, static defense in StarCraft 2 in general needs a buff. Like, but I won't do that. So static defense in StarCraft 2 generally is just meant to be really bad. And I think that's unfortunate for a lot of reasons, but it also is just how the game is built, you know? You get what you get. And more importantly, that's what you get when you let your heart win, alright? Wow. Alright, guys, I'll stop. Oh, it's phone. Alright. Oh, they didn't host the Ops Plus? Fucking what? Creator, please. Acheron, please. Alright. Alright, a little bit of a wall, cancel it. Stopping things from getting in and out. Ooh. Recharge the sentry. Send out the fake Phoenix. Oh, look at that quick boy scout. Alright, double Stalker into 3 sentry. This man is a fucking Giga Chad. Are you kidding me? Acheron. Acheroni. Whatever. The Acheronus. Whatever you prefer to call him. Sir Acheron. This man is what we would call built different. Of course, going 2-gate and everything, the way he's doing it, his Twilight Council's up quite a bit later than Creator's. Like, we already see Blink cooking away for Creator. Acheron, however, does have a pylon in the middle of nowhere, which, this could do a lot of things. Is it going to be the Invisible Man house? The Mickey Mouse Invisible Man clubhouse? Someone's really interested in what it's going to be. Yeah, it is! It's the Mickey Mouse Invisible Man clubhouse. Let's go. And of course, everything looks normal behind this. The only thing that creator could notice, and I mean it's creator, he definitely should, is that a pylon's missing. He should go, that's weird. You're like missing a pylon. And you're not really setting up to take a third, you know? I mean, you look at the mineral counts here for Acheron, you should really be setting up for a third, like creator is. But now creator's like, do I want to get it? Like, it's just, something looks off, right? Forge comes down. God, guys, players that are good at the game are surprisingly good at the game. We'll see. Alright, we are making an observer. We have our forge. We're getting +1. We can get a cannon if we really need it. We're really that worried about invisible men. But I think at this point, they figured it out. Hello, observer. They're in the bottom right. Hang on. Will he notice? I don't know who observer we're I don't know what observer we're following. All right. Yep. Well, cat's out of the bag. Ching. Yeah, that's it, bud. All right, we killed, what, 1 probe? Yeah, 2 probes. We killed the scout probe earlier. Holy crap, those shades freaking zoom. All right, well, unfortunately, now we have to play a macro game. And let's just say that doesn't bode well. We do blink on the adepts coming in. That's a great catch for Acheroni. Yeah, he gets both of them. Beautiful. Alright, let's try the other person observing. Let's see how this looks. Guys, the best part about being just like a nobody caster is that I get to hop on anyone else's observing. Just like, because they're never going to click on mine. Nobody's ever going to click on mine. Got a lot of gateways coming online here. We got a forge, but it's not spinning. We're getting glaives? I feel like that's being overlooked right now, is that Acheron is getting glaives. And glaives is, once again, a very based upgrade. That's an Artosis pylon, if I've ever seen one. Actually, no. The one above the Nexus. This guy up here is the Artosis pylon. Okay, fine. I won't click on it. Thanks, observing. Alright. A lot of pounds coming down. Here comes the warp prism. Drop, drop, drop. Here come the zealots. A lot of zealots. Big warping. We move all our probes to a side and then just let them all go back, and they all just get massacred. Oh, bye, pylon. I hope we didn't need that. Meanwhile, the army's moving in. Yeah. Unfortunately for Acheron, this is not great TM. The Immortal's firing on a zealot and just never killing it. God, it's amazing how good one zealot is. It's actually kind of nuts. Alright, Acheron's gonna try and stabilize, but oh, there's a flanking warp in. from the warp prism. Agaroni's about to get flanked. Oh, yeah, that prism gets destroyed. GG is called, and Creator takes game 1. GG's. All right. Well, that was a great game 1. Good try from Acheron there, but like I said, Creator should smell that right at the moment he sees a pylon missing. He should put 1, 2, 3. All right. There we are. Discord. What begins? You haven't posted anything yet. I haven't gotten a notification. There's nothing happening in the Discord right now. I am looking at it. There is no message. There is no message. There's one message. Okay, we'll take a quick look. Oh, sick. You're putting it together? Nice. That does actually kind of look sick, and I kind of want to build one. By the way, did you order more of those backplanes? Let me know, because like I said, I would absolutely go in with you, but I can't until July. Top right-hand side, guys. Up 1-0. He's kind of good at the game, guys. Give it up for Creator. Bottom left, guys. Give it up for Acheroni. I think he just goes by Acheron now. I think he always did, but we have always called him Macaroni for whatever reason at this point. All right, guys, 3 or 4. All right, 4 is what we locked on to at the end of the last game, so we'll start off with 4 and see how it goes. Heck, why is this tied into that? What? My wires are a mess on my desk right now. Alright, probes going out, saying hi to each other. Both got a 2-gate this game. Remember, last game, Creator did a 1-gate. Alright. Alright, once again, Acheroni, great dude, fun dude, great to talk to. Big nerd, big StarCraft nerd. Creator's just kind of good at the game. So I'm curious. Like, something I've noticed when playing against pros is that there's one of 2 things they will do. They will either meme on you, and I mean meme hard, or they'll just crush you with macro because they know they will. I've run into pros who've done both. There's been times where it's like game 1 they'll macro thinking I'm lying, and then they'll realize I'm actually bad at the game, and they're like, oh fuck it, here's something really stupid. It doesn't matter because I know how to macro better than you. I'm like, well, shit. I got nothing for that. Alright. So I'm curious. Looks like Creator's going to take this nice and as seriously as ever. You got the Stargate coming on down. Acheron going for trying to get the quicker Nexus here, it looks like, but there's a pylon blocking it now, unfortunately. Yeah, we do cancel it. Nice. All right, overcharge. There goes the Sentry, or the Phoenix, hallucinated. Oh, she's gonna fly over the army. Cool. And I mean, opening double Stalker is a great way of punishing this, you know? Like, you know he's going triple Sentry. Like, come on, brother. You know, you can probably put Guardian Shield on one of these, and that'd be kind of sick. Alright, we fly over. We see the Oracle being built. We have all the information we could ever possibly want. Can we use it? That's the real question. The answer is I hope so. All right. What are we going to do here? We get our batteries. It's perfect. Warp gate's finishing. Our Nexus is about to finish. Oracle's going to come in hot. It's going to get poked there. We already have 2 Stalkers here. Oh, trying to get to the transfer. There's a bit of hull damage on that one. Ugh, unfortunate. All right, we're going to put down a stasis trap here at the 3rd. Oh. He saw it and was like, do I just walk my army into that? Seems kind of fun. 2nd Oracle coming on up here as well. Yeah, he plays the stasis ward here. Let's log on to 3 now. I feel like 3 is Dave. This feels a lot more like things Dave would look for. 2 proxy gates in the top left. Nice. All right. Dropping the stasis ward. He's not going to bother being aggressive with it. He's like, all right, yeah. You got some damage, you know, on my Oracle. You got your batteries. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just going to go home and take a 3rd. What are you going to do about that? Aggron's going to come in, see that. He's looking around, making sure there's no Oracles. Like if you see his little scouting pattern. He's looking for any Oracles on his side of the map, which there are none currently. They're going to fly over and actually just see the proxy. This is, I love a good aggressive proxy. This is a bit much. All right. So we have our proxy, which is in front of our proxy. So that way we can, you know, proxy our proxies. Oh, how many stasis traps is he going to walk into? I feel it. I feel it. It's coming. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. There it is. All right. He does activate all 3 at the same time, which is nice because it means his army is all basically going to unfreeze at the same time. And that's about the best you could hope for at that point. That you froze enough army that you're just going to fall back and then just wait for it all to come back. All right. Keep the sentry alive. Creator pulling probes. I mean, this is a pretty big attack. He's going to have to deal with it. He has to respect it. Oracle's going in. 2 Adepts in. Oh, man, these guys are video gaming. Blink micro, Adepts in the mineral line. Everything is happening. Oracle's going into the main now. Oh. We're going to finish that off, but here we are just... Oh, my lord, look at this targeting. Is Acheron just going to do it with a lot of gateways and some balls of steel? Is he? There's no way, right? You never expect a 5K to actually do it, right? Is my boy doing it? Is Acheron doing it? Is he doing it? No. All right, there's another stasis down there that we're trying to tell us about. Oh. I think that was a misclick. He accidentally clicked on the Nexus. Oh, that stasis, right as it's about to expire, it does get some value. All right, we take out both Oracles. We have pulled so many probes, and I mean, you look at the worker count, it's actually, like, Creator's 6 probes up still. All right, we have to get involved right as these units unfreeze. All right, click, 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 click. I think we might be overcommitting. Yeah. Those probes just got so much damage on our Stalkers. You don't really think about workers doing a lot of damage until all of a sudden they're just destroying everything. You're like, oh no. All right. And I mean, we've killed 20. We have evened the worker count. If we went back and macroed behind this, which he is, he's taking a third Nexus. It's a little later than I would expect, but like we have essentially just evened the game, which is just nuts to think about. Whoa, he's gonna tap out there? Okay, I mean, I get it. He's not in a great spot. He's losing everything, but like, GG's. I think he actually played that about as well as he could. Definitely was gonna lose sooner than later, but it's one of those like, that actually. Yeah, that looked really good for a while there. That's our boy. Aggron's a great dude. All right. All right, guys. Well, that's our game. Let's find another one. Man, I love just casting tournaments and not running them. This is so much better. Are you kidding? What an idiot I was to, like, run tournaments. What an idiot. Honestly. Oh, this is the much better life. Let's see what Dave's up to. Let's throw some love to Dave real quick. Since he's not banned right now. Where's my boy Dave? Dave. Oh, I'd be sad. Dave. Dave. Oh, Dave's literally walking. All right. All right. I think honestly he's right. Creator Cham gonna kind of be a banger. So I might hop into that, see if he wants to co-cast. All right, we're waiting on it. Yeah, there we go. I can at least said I said wait. Shoot Dave a message, see if he wants to hop in on a call. I haven't talked to Dave in forever. Sick. All right, I'm gonna call Dave real quick. Dave Testa. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Progresso. Dave? Dave, am I here? Can you hear me? I can't join the call. What the heck, Discord? I just tried joining the call. Yes, hello. I tried joining. I called you, and then it just didn't put me in the call. So I tried. I left. Nothing happened, obviously, because I was, you know, still at. Oh. Oh. Oh, weird. Oh, I think Discord's just being stupid. Okay, sorry. I think I figured it out. Discord's just being really stupid. Oh, shit, there's the invite. All right, can you hear me now, Dave?
Yep, I can hear you now.
How you doing? How have you been, Dave?
Good, Aaron. Yourself, you've been good?
Oh, busy as ever, but, you know, a nice Tuesday, casting some StarCraft, getting to talk to the great Dave. You know, can't say no to that.
Oh, yeah, man. Good to hear you. Good to see you.
Yeah.
Found some bummer for Chicken Man. Chicken Man planned this change in the Pigosaur because he never has time to cast. An
Oh.
OSC event, which he rarely has time to stream now anymore. And he picked today, and they just moved it to today. I'm like, dude, it wasn't really just you. It kind of happened pretty quickly. So the shit happens, I guess, you know?
All right. Now I'm trying to guess which freaking number are you on the casting.
Drinking number? Wait, what?
No,
which
like,
number?
You know, like
press Control Shift O, and then you can click it down on the thing.
Oh shit!
Control Shift O, and then you go. There you go.
All right.
And look, you got it.
I know how this works sometimes.
It's all good.
All right, you want to start?
You go for it, brother.
All right, guys. Top right-hand side, our blue Protoss. Give it up for the Giga Chad himself. It's Creator.
And his opponent in the bottom left in the red. Give it up for Cham. Now, I gotta say, when we get into this, thank you. I believe I saw you in Roddy's chat on Friday. Who were you rooting for? Huh?
Okay.
I know you're friends with both of us. I saw you rooting for me. I saw you rooting for me.
I'm gonna say this. All right. I'm gonna say this. Pied and I were talking beforehand, and I did mention. He's like, it's gonna be a crazy series. I have some crazy ideas. I'm like, you should Baneling drop. So I will take full responsibility for that.
Hey, it won me the game. It's all right with me.
Yeah, I know. You're welcome. But yeah, it's honestly, it was one of those, like, I don't really know who I want to root for because obviously I love both of you. So like, and I mean that was just a banger series.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, sorry, you're following my camera. I was doing something real quick.
You're good. I'm gonna pull the caster cliche and say the viewers won.
The viewers won for sure. I wish I didn't play Terran. Well, it's not that I wish I didn't play Terran game one. I wish I didn't proxy battle cruiser and then proceed not to build the battle cruiser in game number one.
Yeah, you know, that battle cruiser was like a solid 2 minutes late.
Yeah, it's because of all the, it's all the little stuff and like what. If I just played standard, I think I would have been fine. Honestly,
yeah, we gotta have some fun, right? Like,
oh, dude, that was crazy. I was not expecting I move up, and I'm like, what the fuck? There's proxy shield batteries and carriers right here from Pi now.
Pi's been watching a few too many Gref games, I think.
Yeah. He's like, you know, throw Dave off, no cannons, and then into proxy shield battery carriers, you know?
Yeah, it's... Actually, funny enough, Boanon was playing earlier. He went, his series against Bully was incredible, as expected. And then he lost to Cham. So I actually was watching those guys, and then hopped into the Creator's last series, and now we're here.
Yep. And look at this, with Creator not going Stargate.
No, Twilight.
He's going Resident. Yeah, he's going 4-gate glaive. At least 4-gate glaive. Yeah, he pulled off gas. So.
What a Chad. I'm sorry, but what a beast. No one goes.
I mean, well, you know, it happens from time to time, but just straight up, we'll see it kick out in these tournaments from time to time. But it's like, you know, not as common. Typically, you know, you got your we see DTs sometimes. But usually you're gonna have this Stargate opener still. It's gonna be like oracles in the glaives, you know what I mean? But
yeah,
I'm with you there, though, that it's like it's not as common. That like it's just the base. This is from an era when Pilly was fucking performing and not playing Star Auctions, you know?
Hey. Calm the hate on Star Auction, all right?
I love Star Auction. That's why I'm saying it too. And I
Star
love Pilly.
Such a great like chill game. Oh yeah, Pilly.
Just in case he came in chat, it was a little flame and Pilly there for him because hey, if you're not breaking balls, how good of friends are you? Sometimes you got to break a little bit of balls. I
don't think the Lynx saw the prism. But, I mean, you see forward depth. It's kind of obvious.
Well, he's got the Roach Warren finishing up at a decent time. It's not like... That's actually a pretty decent time, but it's still not like... ideal.
No, this
Roaches
should be-
will just be started. Well, the depths are already on that side of the map. Those are rough. It's a lot of lings, a lot of queens, but yeah, I'm with you.
It all depends on how we split the adepts, right? Like, if we can
Yep.
split them well, I think we can get some damage done here. But I also, all the queens are actually at the front.
Yeah, the queens are all behind this, so this buys time for them to go make an assault one way or the other. But the roach is on the way, 10 more lings. The war prism is being chased down. The depth shading in, trying to find some value. I don't know, Aaron. I don't think this is
No,
getting
these
as
might
much
not do
as.
anything.
That's the smartest move he
Yeah,
could have
just
done.
go
Is go
home.
back home.
He's going
That's
to mortal
great.
behind this too. And honestly,
Yeah.
you force out a bunch of roaches and then drop like 4 immortals. I see it.
I mean, yeah,
I
it's
get it.
typically your response when you're behind on gas. Like, he didn't resaturate quick. He did get a third gas, though. So, like, you know, typically you'll see, like, an immortal. You'll go into blink stalkers, whatever, like these days anyway. I'm thinking, you know.
Everyone loves their blink stalker.
Oh, love it. The prism's
I
back
love
out
this
for
a
some
lot.
harass, though.
Yeah, I like this a lot. You just get 2 adepts in a prism and just harass a bit with glaives.
Yeah. Considering he didn't get any damage done, that's smartest move he could have made, I think. But now Cham, like, honkered down so much, he did prevent Cham from droning.
Yeah. I mean-
Cham's.
Every larva that comes a ling or a roach, you know.
Yep. Oh my God.
Oh,
Barely
Creator's still
survives.
different.
And we got 5 drones gone. 4 lings and an overlord. As long as this war prism survives, like, this was worth it. I think he should just pull back with the prism. He's going for a push
Yeah.
of his own.
Yeah, honestly, have the either save the prism and just drop some adepts on the bottom while you push the top, or meet it up with the army and try and get a big push out of this. But
Yeah, he's
see.
got an observer to clear creep.
I would like to say that Creator's probably a little bit smarter than I am when it comes to this position. So I'm gonna defer to whatever he does. It's the right move.
Well, I gotta say, on the other hand of it, that was a sick defense from Cham, really.
Yeah, that's true.
Creator really got minimal That was for 4 glaives. That was minimal damage. It still wasn't like a
Yeah,
all in like 6 glaives on 2 bases. You know, it's
yeah. But I mean, you made 8 adepts. You got to do something with them, you know.
Yep. We got double Evo versus a +1 starting right now. Colossi in the way since Blink Stalker Colossus follow up.
Double hallucinated Phoenix.
Yep. He wants to make sure they don't die immediately.
Well, just don't fly him over all the queens. Like, duh.
Well, I mean,
Maybe I am kind of smarter. No.
yeah, I can see Hans Buff. So in chat, guys, in anybody's chat here, in either chat here, guys, honestly, that was a very smart move from Creator to back off. They didn't really accomplish much, but it's the best thing. If you can't get any damage, that means the Zerg defended well, or you just couldn't find
Yeah.
an area, and he literally lost nothing and got value, so it's still worth it for Protoss.
Yeah, it's better to lose nothing than lose everything if you can't trying to get damage done.
Yeah, we're looking at a 1-1 Zerg going against +2. We got double Colossi production, more gates coming down for Protoss, and
Extending that
Ling
thermal
Bane.
lance.
yeah, extending that thermal lance.
Oh. Ling Bane versus, Colossi. I'm sure that'll go great for Cham.
Okay, Creator's remembering his observer's not over here, but these stalkers need to get the hell out. Okay, he's trying to bait him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that, but anyway,
Ah! Oh!
that was actually a sick, the corrosive bile bait with the observer.
Yeah.
He
Great
actually
force
baited it to
fields
kill
there.
2 lings. Yeah, that was a sick setup with force fields. Cham looks like he's just gonna bludgeon into the 3rd, but the thing is, this assault, I don't really care for as much slow banes, except for the fact that Creator
It's just out
is
of
nowhere
position.
near that base.
This is what we call a dead base. He knows it. He just pulls the drone.
He's got force
Yeah.
fields available, and he's gonna use them. Banelings do connect. This is a dead
Oh.
base, more like.
You gonna try and
Does he have
Baneling
energy
bust with
recharge?
slow
He
bane?
does. Creator's not really paying attention. He could force field indefinitely.
Yeah. He's pushing
They're
down
going to-
bottom side.
Yeah, he's just going to send it, I think.
I think it's the right call. I think
Yep,
his army is
sort of.
better for the base trade. And by that I
My
mean,
God.
Cham's army disappears the moment he walks it into something.
But Creator F2'd and he lost that sentry. He could have held off
Oh,
with that energy
no.
recharge. The Warp Prism is not here. He could use it with this
Alright.
army, honestly.
So game 1's a base trade. I'm down.
It is. Sham has higher army supply. He has the 1/1 with +2 on the way for melee, but Creator has a lot of units. He has to
+2
basically
already.
keep these Stalkers and the Immortal, the Colossi.
4
I mean, it sounds
Colossi,
weird.
they mess up roaches, you know, at that point. Like, when you have this many Colossi.
Yeah, it's still about keeping the Stalkers and stuff to tank
Yeah.
behind it. But oh my God, Chan comes in with a beautiful surround. He's got to use his
Warp
Warp Prism.
Colossi. Oh,
He's
look at
pulling
this
everything he
micro.
has to. Sick
Yeah.
Warp Prism micro. The Queen's
Oh.
trying to kill the Warp Prism, and it will it get it? Oh my God, don't lose your Warp Prism.
Nope. The Prism survived. All 4 Colossi survived. Creator says, don't worry.
Damn.
Not even close, is what Creator says.
Well, I
We're
mean,
good.
honestly, the army supply is. There were some
Yeah.
Ravagers here.
Oh,
The
yeah,
army
no, he
supply,
might
the worker count even.
definitely a little sweat. Not even close, though. A little sweat, but not even
Oh, that
close.
+2 going down on the melee for the
Oh.
Lings. Everything adds up.
We're going to blink forward here, leaving the Colossi exposed. Prism comes in at the last minute. Oh, we do miss 1. Oh, missed 2.
He lost 2.
But
GG.
GG.
That's it. Saw as she wrote.
Yeah, I mean, beautiful play from Cham there. That game looked really good. And you just go to a base trade, and Creator just knew he had the better army for the base trade. And it was the right call.
Yeah. That was a pretty wild one.
Yeah, which means game 2 is also going to be incredible.
I
Are we
mean,
still best
honestly,
of 3
he
territory?
he seemed to hesitate. Yep, we're in best of 3s. There
Alright.
is no lower bracket in this one. It's best of 3s, best of 5 finals. Kind of like
Oh,
the
just
EPT
finals?
weeklies were. Yep.
Okay. All right. I do best of 5 semis too in CSL, so I've gotten kind of used to it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, this just follows what we had for EPT.
That makes sense.
And I know it's a little different from the Monday night weeklies. Obviously, you got the lower bracket, and then they have that last match, which is weird.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I feel like a double elim's a bit much for a weekly, you know?
Yeah.
It's like,
It's
that ain't.
or at least like I mean, honestly, they're doing what I was hoping would be the case beforehand. Anyway, here we are in the bottom left-hand corner of Tokamak in the blue. Protoss probes give it up for Creator. He's up a point.
And his opponent in the top right, Arzergi, can he bring it back? Give it up for Cham.
Cham, he's the man. If he can't do it, Protoss OP.
Ain't that the truth? Well, everyone knows that anyways. That's what Reddit's told me, at least.
According to Reddit, yes.
And
like
I believe everything on Reddit, of course.
Yep. And half of my chat, as I've been on the Dave Terran arc for all the time, like 90% of my chat since I've been on the Dave Terran arc, depending on the day. Honestly, this looks pretty standard.
Yeah. I mean, we're not getting anything too fancy here from either player. They know what they're about, and I think at this point you're not going to get too much cheese from any of these players left in the top 8, except maybe Dolan, because Dolan's a Chad. But the rest of them,
Yeah. We might see some stuff. I mean, back to
maybe
the Terran's still
Max.
on there. We got Beyond. We got Shin still in it. Shin, I would
oh
never
yeah, never mind.
rule out.
If Shin's still in, yeah, that's true.
And did Hero not check in? Hero was signed up and he didn't check in. So yeah, I don't think
Rip.
he's even eliminated. Yeah.
Rip Hero.
So do have a chance for Hero to do something cheeky at any time. But I think he can just play a standard game, and it's it's Hero.
Hero's gonna mess around and accidentally reinvent a matchup, is what he's gonna do. Oh, yeah, I thought it'd just be fun to do this. Oh, you just revolutionized the matchup. Yeah, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. Would have been cool to see Estrella play tonight. He actually won.
Yeah.
He won the last one after being inactive for 3 months. Pretty crazy. Casually.
I would love to see Estrella playing more. One of my favorites.
Yeah,
I mean, of course, I'll always miss Neeb, but Neeb's in a better place, aka not playing StarCraft 2.
Yeah. For real.
He's in a really bad place. It's called Albany, but like, you know.
Yeah. Right on. Yeah, no, I miss Neeb quite frequently. It was we still got Estrella.
Yeah.
It was funny when he was in Korea. I was like, oh, that's right when the KSL started. We were so hoping to have Neeb like surprise us, even though he retired.
Yeah.
Maybe sneak into one here or there in the beginning, but now
There's
he's
always the
done.
hope. Damn.
You know,
I mean,
yeah.
I respect it. Do what you got to do. Feels bad still. I can still miss the boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, a bit more
Creator
upstate New
trying
York representation.
Oh hell yeah, it's for real, dude. It's you, me, and Chicken Man and some others. Meisenhower, I think. Well, originally he's from like Amsterdam, so he's from around the Albany area. Yep.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, he's out in Seattle, I believe, but he's
That sounds right.
Yep, and he was in Hawaii, but he's from New York.
Okay. Creator.
Upstate at that.
Creator.
Yeah,
Please.
Creator's getting a little brazen here. I don't like how I get going to get the adept pressure, but he threw away to it. I got 6 workers in total, kept the Oracle alive. I think this is worth it, but like now he's getting a little late on his third base.
Yeah, we definitely need to get the third up here. Nice. Oh. That's the thing you can do, is just take a different third base.
But then guess what? There's Ling's already here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't really get the surprise that you were hoping for, but, you know. Alright. Oh, that one Oracle is hurting.
That it is. Origin Twilight coming, another Oracle coming as well. Looks like we're probably just gonna go Blink. That was the guess.
Yeah. Can we go Forticles?
Nah, he's probably not gonna go. Unless he changes it up and the sneaks one out after, I guess. But I don't think he's going for it because he wants to have enough gas for that Blink and that +1.
Yeah, he's gonna actually do reasonable things.
All right, we got the layer coming up for Cham as the Evo chamber is going to be finishing as well eventually. About 3/4 delay for both. Yeah, I would imagine doing reasonable things there. Yeah, right. The preposterous nature of these players doing
honestly,
normal things.
Can you imagine?
I can. Yeah, it's just unthinkable.
Honestly. That is the fun thing about like CSL, is that since it's 5.3 capped, sometimes you just get some crazy things and it's always a good time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. I like me some under league lower league 5.3 is like a good cap off, but hell, even under that stuff gets gets crazy. I mean, hell, in these, I'll be real. We usually say a lot of the stuff gets pretty predictable, but I don't know. We get some bangers.
Yeah.
Some upsets, if nothing else, but with some good. Oh no, the sentry. Wait, what? He sees the stalker. I think he saw the stalkers pushing up. He wants the creep to him, or he wants the overlord. He wants it. All the 4 adepts are going to be helpful against Lings, and it's Ling Hydra though. Blink's not even. You know, I don't like this for Creator. You want to know why?
Because Blink's not even close to done yet?
Yeah, Blink's not even close to done, and Hydras are ready to pop. We've seen this many times.
Hydras are underrated. I stand by it.
True, and... Oh no, the Stasis Wards.
Yep, and that's gonna hurt.
Oh man, Chan played that really well.
Oh man.
I mean, in a way,
sometimes you sit
Cham's a little
here-
the underdog, but he's an OG, man, and Cham's always
Yeah.
really. I always say Cham's got a shot against a good number of people, and
Oh, absolutely.
thing
And
now
sometimes
he's
you kind of forget about him because, like, realistically, not like his region's like, you know what I mean? Like, Champ's doesn't usually make it out of the regionals in a lot of ESL events, right? Because you know you end up like against Special or Calazur. Well, not so much Calazur once he moved to the Netherlands, but you know what I mean, right?
Well,
but,
yeah,
like,
just-
he always put up good results, even when he didn't.
Oh,
make it
Cham
out.
always did. Yeah, for sure. All right, we got. He's gonna have to cancel the Nexus. Does do so. He's gonna retreat. We'll see what happens here as the Hydras come forward. Thank
Oh,
you,
he's-
Tater Tutor, for the Bella.
Tater. Did he do the Bella with sunglasses though? The new one?
Yeah, the Bella with sunglasses.
Heck
Kind of like
yeah.
the guy. Kind of like a dog wearing shades. He borrowed and got Bella with shades. Oh man, the Oracle's fighting the Lings. The Stalker's trying to hold the batteries out of power. The energy recharge has been activated. And these Hydras
The
and Lings are
Hydras
putting to
don't
work. The
care.
Oracle, though, he loses his full energy Oracle.
Oh, loses another one. These oracles are expensive, bud.
Well, he does have two
And-
Colossi pop, and they're on their way, and he has chiseled down a lot of the Zerg army, upgrades-wise. He's on his way to
Yeah.
+2 as well. He just needs to buy time, I feel like, and he might... Damn, that was a good hold. It was worth
That was good.
canceling the 4th. Cham's on
Yeah.
63 workers. He's ahead on workers. He's going to have to cancel that again.
I would definitely like to see Cham get some more drones.
Yeah, for sure. Like, now that he's
Is
going
it-
to seize the Colossus, Cham's
he
gonna
have the dash?
Cham's gonna boot Scoot and Buzzy out of there. No, that's gonna be that's on Hive Tech, so he's
Is
got
that?
a ways to go. Yep, that's a Hive
Okay,
Tech
I could swear I've
upgrade.
seen it on layer tech, but I guess I never paid that much attention. I'm what we call a
Oh,
bad
no, it's all right.
caster.
No, I'm not calling you bad. I just was, you know.
No, you're good. I'm calling you bad. It's fine. You know how it is. Oh, blink back to save the Stalkers and leave the Colossi out in the middle of the Hydras. Like, you sure? Yeah, the problem is it feels like a bit of an all-in at this point, and now suddenly Champ's got no economy. He can't really afford to keep making units.
Yep.
We'll see. I was going to send the Colossi home and just go in with the Stalkers. Kind of like that. I feel like on Crete, that Colossi is just way too vulnerable.
Well, he's poking her. Honestly, this is kind of ballsy too, because the Lings, you can get like wrapped around one, get a little Ling Hydra attack, but walking right down those creep to him. If he had this, I would have liked it better with this, with the Observer. He could have cleaned up some creep while he's out there, but
Yeah, the Observer is just like casually following behind 5 minutes later.
yeah, the Stalker's
Like,
the only
did
thing
you need me?
defending on the right, but he stopped building Colossi, which I guess a lot of people say it's smart, but honestly, in this game, I wouldn't have hated more Colossi. Creator's up to 76 workers. He's going into Templar Archives. Getting 2 more out. I think 4 Colossi would be fine with blank Stalkers against
Yeah.
his comp. Going into Storm is obviously smart. An if nothing else, Archons. Oh, he's a Disruptor.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Disruptor will be good against the Hydras especially.
Yep. And if Bane, you know, you can get some
True.
Lings and Banes, but
These are slow Bane still for another 10 seconds.
it's
oh,
one
that
of them.
Baneling sacrificed himself.
Killing Lings. Oh my God.
Oh,
Boom.
only one. Yeesh. Kind of a bad ball.
That was a power underwhelming, am I right?
All right, what if we just YOLO swag 420, send it? Oh yeah, force fields. Never
Oh my
mind.
God, the battery the Disruptor survived with 1 HP.
Oh, that's
During all that.
disrespectful. All right,
No,
well that
but-
can't go bad twice in a row, right? Oh, that Disruptor hit was so much better than the first one.
Second one
Disruptor
catches a
on the
bunch of
right.
Hydras. The Baneling's coming
Yeah.
in, kills the Colossi though. The other
Oh,
taking a
but
lot
we
of
sacrificed
damage.
everything to kill all that
Yeah.
for a drop of blood.
GG. That is all she wrote.
Jeez.
For that one, the Creator versus Max Pax, Beyond versus Shameless, and Shen versus Percival going on Korea.
All right, well,
See what-
Creator versus
I
Max
can-
Pack sounds like a banger.
Yeah. I kind of wouldn't have hated to see Beyond versus Shameless. Honestly, any of them, I don't mind.
That's true. That's actually a fair point. All of these look really good.
Shin and Percival would be that's really got to be a banger. Percival's hopefully can pull an upset because I don't know if you saw his clan tag when he was on NA.
No, I didn't see it. What was it?
I can because we're buddies. I convinced
got
him.
him in
I debated
Kirktown?
him. Oh yeah, I just literally was there. I'm like,
Oh.
dude, you should join my group. He's like, okay. I love Percival. He hates Protoss so much, and he's like, "You're Protoss?
Based.
What the fuck, Dave?" I go, "Well, I was getting like when I was unbanned from Twitch the second time. You saw I was banned a third time, right?
Yeah,
On
I
Friday?
heard. Poor Dave.
I was back in like
Dave, you're not going to
half
read
an
out
hour.
the names of random people while you're in a call with me, right?
No. I had a
I'm
7-day
going to
suspension,
check.
was back within half an hour because of context. But they're like, we're gonna let this one stick. And
Oh.
yep.
All right. It looks like you see Pig, you, me, Light, all just sitting here, Bully. I think that's every caster tonight is all just
I'm gonna
sitting
bounce.
here like.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce. Tell them to wait if you see that you don't have to now. If we see, I'm gonna pop over to Asia
All right.
and see what's going on.
If anything comes up a hold, I do see Max Specs and Creator here, so they might be chatting.
Yeah, Percival and Shin are in game, so they're still in there. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go
Okay.
back. Just figured I'd check for everybody quick.
It's always nice of you. Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, I might have had a couple to smoke today.
And I'm having a few brewskis myself.
Oh no! Oh, by the way, so my little jar of copium, as I like to refer to my bong. Yesterday I caught it with an elbow or something, and it started flipping off my table in my garage, and I caught it right. And I was like, "Oh, God, that was close." And so I put it back up. Today I'm out there and I'm smoking and doing my thing. And I stand up and my hoodie catches it, and I don't even notice. And I turn and I just hear crash, and I was like, "No." The bowl is it's just the my bong has a silicone wrap around it, so only like the actual like where the water is glass.
Yeah.
And so it survived, but the bowl is just shattered. And I was like, no, I wanted to. It was also like a fresh pack too.
Yeah.
So I was just I was devastated.
Oh man, that's rough, dude. That is rough. Sorry to hear that. It's
Yeah.
like
So, what's been up in the world of Dave?
not much, man.
Besides getting banned from Twitch.
Chilling, dude. Today was dead. It's nerve-wracking because I'm waiting for work. And then I
Yeah.
had like one little project. Like I had no tickets today, no calls.
Dude.
May have gotten a little sleepy, which I am. Bad bowel movement, true Hansma. You know, just basically been chilling, not getting enough done around here. Had my might have to. Oh, here we go to the lobby. But other than that, not much. How about yourself?
Yeah, I guess I'm about to play against Creator. Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh. No, work has been slow. Well, not like slow, because, you know, it's never slow when you manage the whole state's network across the whole state. But
Yeah.
it's been basically for the last month or two, I've been on the road every day, or at least 3 days a week. And this week I just have nothing, so I'm in office all week. And I'm just like, fuck, the day takes so long.
Yeah, that's rough, man. That do be rough. That's Here we go. I like your funny hat. Thanks, Kabuki Joe. We guys we're into our I believe upper bracket semifinals.
Yes, that is correct.
You want me to start it off, and you can get the other guy?
That works for me.
All right, here we are in the bottom left-hand corner in the blue Protoss probes. We're on ley lines. This man took down his last previous opponents, his creator.
And at the top right, guys, you expect him here at this point. You know him, you love him. It's Sidestorm Gaming's Max Pax.
And
if Max Pax doesn't show up, you call 911 because he's probably sick, and you're concerned.
Yeah. I mean, he takes some Mondays off. It depends what happens in the weeklies, I feel. But now it's Tuesday, so with everything going on with the different events, I think why they're doing it's to give guys time to rest. I kind of think
I like that.
Splitting up the events now is not as bad. They're like, oh, it gives people time to have it on weekends, is why they did EPTs on Mondays. And luckily, I only cast one as it is. I'm thankful to be cast at these. It's just sometimes even now, like today, I was like, I don't even know. Like, I'm kind of like the early week stuff. I just feel like I'm always so drained.
Yeah. I was driving home and I'm like, oh, it's gonna kind of go late. I'm kind of feeling tired. I'm like, nah, you know what? They put it on a Tuesday. It's finally a day I can cast because I'm never available on Monday nights. So
yeah.
Finally, you know what? Yeah, I gotta show up. So here we are.
Hell yeah, man.
You gotta put in the passion.
All right, it's 1 gate versus 2 gate. Max Pax, of course, 1 gate stargating or 1 gate expanding. We'll see what happens from here.
1 gate into getting pylon blocked.
Yep.
But the Zealot's already out, so.
Yeah, Max Pax didn't want to risk it. He just lets the Zealot go. He drops the Stargate, goes into the Adept.
Yeah. This is a man who's 1 gated once or twice before.
Yep. Now, the funny thing is in these cases, all right, Creator's done a good job being annoying, but at the same time, Max Pax will...
Oh, no.
That's what I would like to call the Geralt pylon. Usually he would go through the Geralt maneuver is not necessarily always the greatest, though in the past it'd always be Max Pax Geralt especially. Yeah, he'd have 3 pylon cancels. But this is actually fine, just one. I think that's all you need to do. Yeah, but he would actually get some good good delay on Max. That said,
do you believe in letting it finish and building a cyber core?
Depends. Maybe against Max Pax. At this level, I don't really think that's a thing. I don't know, but I do think that it can be quite annoying and could be good situationally.
Yeah. It was one of those things I remember, like when Max Pax first started doing this, people were playing with to see like, is it worth delaying? And I guess it just never was. It stopped. But it was always fun. Like I always found it cool, right? And I understand that what I find cool isn't exactly optimal. But
well, you can cancel the core, but yeah, it ties up so much resources as part of it. That I think that's one of
it's
the
like a guaranteed dead pylon, Is I get it.
Oh, Creator pushing on the side doesn't have much in terms of defense other than the 2 sentries and the shield battery right here. He's just gonna pull.
Ooh. And we didn't energize our Oracle on the way out, so.
Max Pax is holding pretty well over here. Creator lost a Stalker. Max Pax gets an energy recharge. Damn.
Man's got a single Stalker and a Zealot and killed another Stalker and almost killed a second one. What is even happening?
Yeah, he's getting chased down by 2 Stalkers, a Zealot, but there's an Adept and 2 Oracles. Oh, Creator's getting blasted here.
Max Pax said, this is my matchup. Sorry.
Optimal subjective with StarCraft is always say Ogre. True. Whatever that meant, Kabuki. True. I just think like
this is such a weird attack.
Situationally, I've seen games, come to think of it, where the core block would have been really effective, because depending on what chaos happens earlier on,
Yeah.
And even Max Pax, occasionally goes down to said chaos.
Do love a good dumpster dive, PvP.
Creator, what the hell is going on here?
Man, this is peak PvP.
Max Pax definitely Well, what I mean by that is the trades wise, Max
Oh,
Pax
yeah.
is traded infinitely better, but like he still lost a good amount. It's just this
Yeah.
early in the game, and the Oracle's still alive. That's rough for Creator. He does have some better defense now.
Yeah, he's got stalkers in position. He's ready. Max
Still.
Pack says, I'm still going to kill some guy. Oh,
What? He got away with
what?
it.
He can't keep getting away with this.
A little bit of luck right there, but we'll see what happens from there as we go on. The Oracle's making their moves. Stalkers moving across the map from Max Pax, who's now leading an army supply. His blink
Protoss
is
is
even
so broken, he can't even stop Protoss.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Exactly. True. Like in Control used to say, PvP is like having a lightsaber while running backwards in a cornfield naked. True.
Yeah, that
Actually,
checks out. I think it's only gotten better over time, actually. I think, in my opinion, the Disruptor's the kind of unit that reduces casting PvP to just a whole lot of
True. I mean, and sadly, we don't get as much. We don't really get as much Blink Stalker Disruptor Wars. It feels like these
That's
days.
true.
Everybody's. We've been into like Gateway Man. It'll be like stock. I'm not a big fan of pure Stalker for casting
Yeah.
or playing it. It could be like, yeah, it's impressive, and after a while, it gets kind of like, yeah. But it goes like we get a lot of Stalker Zealot, and then like, oh, you might get like Mortal Archon. A Mortal Archon charge like can be alright, but
it's very A-movie, which is why I like it.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not above it. Not above A-moving some idiot.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like in the battles and interactions, you're like, oh well, you know, like to cast it, it's kind of like, or watch it even.
Finally got one of the Oracles.
Yeah, it's not a bad pickoff for Creator, but he's down like 11 workers.
Yeah,
Eesh.
that's not great.
I mean, he's keeping up with his upgrades. Max Spec's a little ahead, but Chrono Boost a hell of a bit.
Yeah.
Keeping it normalized.
Chrono Boost is my favorite drug.
Exactly.
We're gonna sit here, blink around, try and push forward some.
Well, I mean, Creator's short a few stalkers, so he can't just take it. It is just one shield bat. I wouldn't have hated him dropping another shield battery, but like he's been behind quite a bit now. Max Pack's getting a fourth. He's just feeling looking pretty dominant. Oracle coming in as a robo finishes. Yeah. Creator does catch on to this. Only loses 3 in stasis, not too bad. But the Oracle's gonna drop another stasis ward.
One of my favorite interactions is that a unit already in a stasis ward will just activate another stasis ward and place on top. It's always been one of those interactions I found weird, but like, okay, I get it, I guess, but like, GG.
GG, that's it. Oh yeah. Parting is back playing, at least for now. He didn't go for GSL qualifiers. He just started playing again. Trust me, I've been in there. You got to check. I got drunk a few times in Parting's thing. I probably over whatever sugar bared him.
Never.
Never.
Not once.
My man Parting. It's a damn shame with the
It's good to see Parting back.
Koreans in Twitch. Oh, we got another lobby.
Oh, it's me against Max Packs now.
Yep. He doesn't stand a chance. Koreans losing the foreigners is wild. I mean,
not anymore. Sure, and like, well, not even like I want to say like in 2015, 2016, it was wild. But even then, you have what was it, Gur? What's the first? No, there was like someone in like 2012 that like really went to town on the Koreans.
But they were mostly. I mean, they were pretty. It's still like we're just losing more and more of them basically now. We're living in the past. I mean, yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like wild to see. I love everybody and and all that and all the different parts, but Korean StarCraft to me is just a little bit special.
So the thing is that I don't like StarCraft 2 Korea as much as I like Brood War Korea, like Korean Brood War, because Korean Brood War was very organic and Korean StarCraft 2 is it feels very forced, right?
Yep.
Because Blizzard really did force it for, you know?
Yep.
And so it's one of those things where I've never enjoyed it as much. Like, obviously, it's still incredible, right? And never going to say no to watching it, but it was always one of those where I was like, I've just enjoyed the foreigner scene more. But that's also because I started watching into the pro scene in, like, 2018, 2019. So it probably has an effect on it.
Yeah. Anyway, here we are. We're on Pylon. Second match. Got Max Pax and this guy right here.
Creator.
No, I'm with you. It's different times. Fresh coffee pot talking about Boxer in the Brood War days. Aaron and that guys, by the way, who's casting with me. If you're not following him, please follow him. He does a lot for StarCraft and StarCraft 2. Aaron does chat Star League, like you said, and you also do a lot of Brood War casting. So for those of you guys that like Brood War still or are interested just to catch it, change it up a little bit.
We actually have a major event coming up this weekend, CSL Pro Spring. And it's going to run 2 days, you know, double limb bracket, big, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Aaron, I think you also coming in by chance, too. There were things I wanted to hang out. I know you're busy, and then I forget to, like, bug you. Because there's, like, random ideas I had.
Yeah.
And things in general that I just wanted to talk and your thoughts and just hang out.
Yeah.
And there is something in particular that...
DM anytime of day. Yeah. Worst I'll say is, give me a minute here, I'm working. Actually, the worst that'll happen is I'll open it, go to reply, get pulled away, forget, and come back like 6 hours later. Like, oh, shit.
Dude, worse than that, I've had messages, I literally was mid-conversation and, like, somehow lost the message because I'm a fucking boomer. And then, like, I look and, like, a month later was this message that's, like, half-baked, like, conversation. And I'm like, how did that even happen? And I'm, like, not being a jerk or anything. It just fucking happens. I'm like, what the fuck?
Creator with the proxy Stargate, if we want to actually talk about the game. But no, we want to talk about Firebat Hero. There's a Chad right there.
Yeah. Anyway, Stargate will be done a little bit faster for... Actually, it's like neck and neck. But at the end of the day, if this isn't... Wait, did Max Pack scout that? No, he didn't. I don't believe he did.
No,
unless he saw the probe. The only tell would be if he saw the probe, and I don't believe he did because the Oracle is going out. So that would certainly be a Phoenix.
Yeah, if you see this, you definitely open Phoenix. Oracle rallied across the map. He has no idea.
Max Pack is going to see there's no warp gate going down. Adepts make their way in. One of the Adepts makes their way in.
Oh,
he's going to force a pulsar
on the
beam.
Nexus too in the natural. Max Pack is like, wait a minute, something is wrong. My spidey senses are tingling.
Oh no, the Stalker's there. Creator, what are we doing? That Stalker had hits. He could like kill. He literally. Oh my god. Creator was doing so good. He's getting good. He's gotten good damage, but he almost lost the Oracle, and that's rough. Max Pack's going Void Ray now, and Creator has only a shield battery to defend. No warp gate even started.
Yeah, this is
but 3 Adepts. Yeah, the Void Rays. This is wild shit, man.
What is happening? I don't understand.
What's happening is Creator's probably dead. He needs energy recharge, and he doesn't have any energy to get even. Like, I mean, Creator's pretty much is dead in my eyes, but.
The worker carnage.
Because Max Pax had to cancel. Wait a minute, but Max Pax is units. The Void Ray is scary. He should build like Phoenix as soon as he can. Creator, that is. Creator cancels his Nexus because that almost went through.
Yeah, well, that's a real Phoenix. Hold up. He has
2 Oracles and a Phoenix. If he builds another Phoenix, he can fight the... He doesn't know about the Void Ray.
Yeah, he does. Wait, does he? Attack attacked his Adepts. It was defending.
My god.
This is nuts. We asked for a crazy game. We're getting
another... One. Oh no, he lost an Oracle. Why would you throw an Oracle to avoid... They were so low health. Max Pax is my god. Like, he just doesn't have enough here. He needed that Oracle back. Oh, what the? There's a stasis ward down. This game is wild.
This
I mean,
is
it's
whack.
Maxpax has 10 HP. It's the Void Ray that, or 10 HP, 10 workers. My brain doesn't even, this game has fucking ruined my brain. This, do we still have the Phoenix? We had the Phoenix. We don't have it anymore. Do we have bad energy recharge? We do. No, we do. It's down below. He needs to use energy recharge. Dude,
what is
energy
that
recharge.
The stalker just
The
drunkenly
Phoenix.
walking in.
He could have literally dived in with the Phoenix a little bit, used energy recharge, and because he has it, and taken that out, but he threw away stalkers instead, and that's not what you want to do. Energy recharge, brother. Creator, why would you not use energy recharge? Energy recharge, he still has.
Come on, please.
Creator literally
Do it.
kind of threw this.
No,
I'll be real with you.
Wait, is he winning though? He's on 20 workers versus Maxpax's 12. He's killed the Oracle. He's killed the Void Ray. He's pushed back the Stalker.
Creator still has an Oracle up here with energy. He can stasis ward even behind this to be just a pain in the ass.
Is it? I don't want to say he's done it, but is he doing it?
I don't know. Maxpax is at 12 workers. He's at 21. I would say that's pretty handedly. Yeah, he needs to fix his saturation. He's going to do so.
Yeah.
He had a probe out somewhere before, but now doesn't. Another Void Ray coming from Max Creator. He's not using this Oracle. He could have used that Oracle defense. Like, I wish he just brought it the fuck home and used it defensively to attack the Stalkers. He would have just won. He would have pretty much just, like, he would have. Maxpax more than likely would have conceded. He's getting another Phoenix though, and I like that. Oh, don't lose it! Don't lose it! That Creator.
No.
What concerns me too is the stasis ward.
There's a small chance he just doesn't move out before it.
Like, I mean, he should be just insanely ahead. There's one Void Ray.
He's cranking Phoenixes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is the Phoenixes are there. Oh, that's what I wanted to see, that psionic transfer.
God, that's such a weird, that's another weird interaction that I actually don't know if I like that one. I feel like that.
Well, now he needs the Phoenixes. Okay, he's gonna try to force Maxpax to take the fight. He's going into Maxpax is trying to get a Phoenix out. Yeah, but he needs to keep this alive. All right, then these three Phoenixes come in. Come on,
honestly,
Creator.
I think losing the gateway here would be better for him because he could take the better fight.
No,
like, I get why you want to keep it, but...
Yeah, he's buying he's allowing Maxpax time. Maxpax. Oh, Creator's got it.
Send a Phoenix in. Okay. That's bold.
Why is he sending his Phoenixes across? Creator's making this a little harder than he needs to. I'm gonna not. Like, he can use energy recharge here even, and he's attacking.
By the way, are we gonna talk about how Maxpax is absolutely F2ing the fuck out of this?
Yeah, I mean, this is. But why is Creator not used energy recharge at all? Like, he's like giving Maxpax time in, and Maxpax is similar workers. The Creator is an expansion. The army supply is just there.
Recharges C-bar.
Yep. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. And the thing is, he's hedging on the Stargate over here. Now is the time.
Maxpax doesn't even know the Stargate's there still.
Every Phoenix that goes down for Maxpax is good, but he doesn't want to fight into a battery, and the Stalkers are joining it. Oh my god, the dead airspace kind of sucks here.
He's trying to bait it. Yep. Support Phoenix. Now that's a lot of Stalkers, though. That you can't mess with.
Oh, he loses. See what I'm saying? Creator kind of threw a little bit there.
Wait, he's taking in second base, though. Directly above his.
Yeah, he has that already ready to go. Like, he's now ahead in economy again, or continued it, even though Maxpax caught up. But Creator.
Maxpax has now seen the Stargate.
Yeah, he picked off a reinforcing Phoenix. So Creator, I don't know why he's going. What is he doing? Creator, you're down points. Like, this is your game. This is the semifinals. Another Phoenix makes its way out, and luckily the Stalkers has joined, but Phoenixes are going to be important here.
Yeah, especially now that you can't make more and you've started a Phoenix War. This is
like a Twilight
awkward.
Council and Blink or some other kind of advantage, or dropped other gate. Like, he's just now dropping stuff. He only has 2 gates, no other proxy, no nothing.
try to force a recall here, maybe? Or is MaxPax just going to take the fight?
Honestly, I feel like Creator's been throwing a little bit. Nah, Creator takes this.
Oh,
MaxPax just doesn't have it.
GG.
Let's go.
We got
what
a game
hell of a
3.
PvP. That actually was one of the coolest PvPs featuring MaxPax I've seen in a while. I love MaxPax, but usually it's either one-sided and either way, in the sense that MaxPax gets like proxy rowboat or something. But typically, like, that was a cool PvP in any case. But Creator did get
great game.
Creator forced him to F2, but Creator's brain seemed a little broken from his own game by his own design.
Yeah. It was one of those games where you're like, all right, I'm going to make this weird, and then I'll be fine. And then you make it weird, and you're like, wait, I actually don't know how to play this.
Yeah.
Like,
Absurd evolution, exactly. It was a worker difference, but more than that, there's little things that there was a chance that Creator allowed MaxPax to have just enough of an economy. Creator didn't really have the production. He wasn't starting Phoenix early. If he started Phoenix earlier, he had a chance to do it. And if he had no reason to lose that fight at first.
Yeah. I think he was trying to do two things at once, and then was like, no. And then he goes back and like, oh, yeah, no. Like, a lot of second guessing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, obviously it worked, but like any one of those second guesses could have easily given MaxPax the game. You know?
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. But realistically, that was Creator's to take earlier. He's just he kind of almost he literally got close to throwing that from like an almost unthrowable position. IMO.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're 100% on that one.
Your game, Chief.
All right. Bottom left, guys. Tie it up 1 each. Can he take the series, or is he going to let it slip through his fingers? It's MaxPax.
And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner in the red, it is Creator. We want Dave Testatoes. What up, Siler?
Most average Dave Chatter. Sorry. Most average Kirktown resident.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that one. That'd be like, yeah, actually, you're not wrong. That'd be a little bit around Rez's thing. Except for he'd be talking about farts in a jar.
Oh,
all right.
Never change, Kirktown. Never change. Creator gonna two-gate.
Double gate on Reno, and MaxPax is just doing the same. 100%.
Yeah. Do we think Creator's gonna do the same? Because obviously it worked out, but does lightning strike twice? He's got a probe up in the top left.
I don't know. He might like proxy robo or something too. I mean, that's a position where you'd think proxy Stargate, but I don't know. He's definitely proxying something. It could be a metagame proxy pylon. We'll have to wait and see what happens, I guess. That's a little like, it'd be ballsy if he did it in the same spot, right?
Yeah, but I mean, this isn't exactly far off.
And like, even if you were just basing it on like statistics and seeing MaxPax, you like almost always know he's gonna always open Stargate. Except in some cases he'll drop a robo. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. He's looking for that second pylon. He's like, come on, where is it? Where is it?
Yeah, it's just a metagame proxy pylon. So he's just doing it to bamboozle MaxPax a little bit. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it at all.
But and consequently, there was no harass, no delay on the Nexus, so it's a nice 220 Nexus drop.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at this. He's gonna find the
no. Almost
the mineral
didn't.
walk. MaxPax saves the day with the mineral walk.
Creator's like, oh dang, you found it.
Now I don't like that. In my eyes, like if you're okay, I don't hate like a Stargate. I don't like the fact that the Nexus was that delayed for when you're going against that before. Like, you could have went Nexus and Stargate and then, like, got, like, Stalker Sentry, walled off for the Adept, and had like, a couple of units to defend an Oracle and just called it a day. But
Yeah.
Now Max Packs is going to be ahead on the Stargate and on the Nexus. So.
Yeah. All right.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna open Phoenix.
Like Phoenix
Which
is
is
our
great
cool
when you
little-
know that he's gonna open Oracle every game.
Well, oh my
just
God, the
missed the
Stalker's almost
Oracle.
caught it. Void Ray coming for Max Packs. He thinks he's getting all in still. Until he sees the Nexus.
Understandable.
Or unless Max Packs ends up playing like...
Oh, we canceled the Void.
Yeah, once he saw that. I don't know if that's totally worth it, though. Max Packs will get a little bit... Okay, some hull damage on the Oracle is decent.
An immediate Phoenix production. We have a Phoenix War. Let's go. Finally.
Actually, I think they're both going into... no, because Max Packs got his Twilight so fast. It's so wild. He built the Void Array, got in... it's kind of wild to see. Our Creator's so behind on his Twilight. Just a couple Phoenixes, and we're going into Blink.
Yeah, they're like fading
Creator...
each other, you know? Like...
Yeah, for sure. But I think that Creator, one move he could do is try to go for a faster third base and go into charge.
Yeah.
And that could be a bamboozle. A bamboozle to say the least. Creator...
Oh,
he's gonna get this Oracle. That's huge. What's not huge is he's way behind in Blink. If it was, like, Hero would be the guy that'd go charge against Max Packs more so. Like, he's been doing a bunch of that lately, doing like really two base, charge a lot Archon. Yeah, the Stasis Ward.
That's just how Hero is, right? He's just like, oh, let me do this thing that shouldn't work. Oh,
but I mean, Creator, I've seen plenty of games. Like, the Koreans in general have been playing a bunch of Phoenix Charge. So I wouldn't be shocked. Oh my God, Max Packs loses Max Packs going to Proxy 2, loses the Phoenix, loses the Pylon, cancels the gate, but he still has the Nexus done faster. And Max Packs is up a unit in supply.
Yeah. It's still very close, but that was just a series of unfortunate events.
Yep. Okay, this Pylon over here is going down, so Creator's going to be supply blocked for a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you knew that was coming at some point. It's just always unfortunate when it happens, you know?
Yeah, in this case, though, I don't hate the fact... Oh, Max Packs got another proxy pilot. Get a scout out with his probe, this third, and Creator didn't really notice or didn't care. I don't think he noticed.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he noticed.
200 IQ play would be to pretend you didn't notice and actually just go down and kill it after. But anyway, he knows he's got to defend.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's going to be 200 IQ, it's going to be Creator.
Oh, for sure. Creator does have these Phoenixes, and we'll probably need them. He has an Immortal coming behind this. Beautiful snipe by Max Packs. Phoenix throwing some fire out, and that's about it.
Yeah. The Phoenixes are here just to make it scary to try and dive, right?
Yep.
They're like, now you're going to get a bunch of lifts. The Immortal's here. Oh, the Immortal's trying. The Immortal's doing its job. We're going to try and blink out, but like that was not what I was
that was actually a really good fight for Creator. He lost the Immortal, but look at the trades.
Yeah, so it was very bad for Max Packs.
Yep, for sure. He's going to get another one. And, oh my God, another one, I think. As it recalled. Like,
Warp Gate coming on. There's a Warp Gate over here.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, we're going to push on in.
What I'd like to see is charge coming on. We do have +1 started for Creator earlier. He's going for another Immortal. Phoenix is going to pick up a few units. If he was really pushing there, I would have rather seen him, personally rather seen him kind of use the Phoenixes in the fight.
Oh, rip. Loses one.
Oh, he finds the proxy, too.
That's huge. Finding the proxy is massive.
What's insane is Max Packs is ahead in workers.
What is that at the third? Maybe an observer.
Yeah, maybe I think that was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Max Packs has lost like so much here. Over 2,000 minerals at 850 gas to 775, 350. Creator's been dominating in terms of trades. Some of it might be situational. Phoenix is going picking a few workers off here and there. It's very good for a Korean Protoss, but
while he's pulling the army away, he's pushing in the bottom too. He's getting ready to push up here into this base.
Yep, and Max Pack's going in. We have a Warp Prism coming as well, so this is not a proxy push. He wants to cancel this fourth. Big Daddy Immortals here. Creator is going to have +1 eventually, but it's not a little bit of a far cry from getting done. Max Pax really wants this, but it's forced to cancel again. That's costing him money. 2 Adepts coming in for Max Pax in the Creator's side behind it, Aaron.
He actually body blocks that second Adept trying to get in, so only the first one was firing for a minute there, and that saved at least 2 bros.
Yep, and he will get one of the Adepts, almost the other.
Oh, he gets both. Man,
yeah, honestly, Creator has like a 2-to-1 army supply advantage here. This fight should be game-ending. Nice scout by Max Pax. Yeah. Charge is not done for either. Max Pax going for Dark Templar, but we have an Observer coming out for Creator. Creator's not starting his +2. Max Pax doesn't have his +1 quite yet. Creator needs to get this done. Max Pax will have charged sooner, but will it matter?
Oh, he takes all that damage and he doesn't even get the Immortal. However, we're going to lift yours. Haha, buddy. Lift.
Yep, the Phoenix is coming in clutch. Max Pax's charge is finished up. The Dark Shrine trying to get in. Creator has a 4th base. Finished up. He's going to recall. What? The Adepts.
For 2 Adepts. And we pulled the Immortal back with that, too. I don't like that.
Yeah, there's even a Photon Cannon.
Panic.
Yeah, I don't think that was the play. DTs might actually be scary in the fight and outside. I like that there's a Photon Cannon down in the natural. Creator's getting some high value here. He's got a double army supply. Not really. He's about a 3rd higher now. But charge is finished for both. Archons are available.
Still has the worker count, though. Like, Max still has a better worker count after all of this.
Yeah, it's great. It's insane. He's never stopped sneaking probes in here and there when he can while he's getting his shit pushed in. But probes are not. He's supply blocked now. The 1 DT is coming out. There is an Observer again, so that shouldn't matter. Dark Templar walking across the map, but if it goes into the natural, there's a Photon Cannon. And if not, guess what? He doesn't have to all-army hotkey this, or is there a recall available? That's what I want to know. Not yet. It's halfway done.
You saw the blur.
There's only one. Yep. No, it's when he recalled that last time. Oh, yeah, Creator knows what's happening. Creator needs to just send it. He has so much army, like, I'd say fuck it, it's worth it.
Yeah, I think you just send it here. Risk it for the biscuit. Let's go. Come on. DT's getting dealt with.
Yep.
Oh, we lifted
Creator sniped Max Pax Observer too. He has more Observers. There's still more Observers from Max Pax. The Phoenix is lifting more. I love it. Aaron, this is a good game.
This is a great series.
I can't believe it, but you know what? I think Creator just bodied Max Pax. GG.
Not
Creator
result.
literally. Yeah. That was you don't see that every day.
No.
GG.
No. Not at all.
In Korea, we have Beyond versus Percival going on. I'm going to try to hop over there.
Yep.
Because winner goes on to the finals.
Yep, hold it for me if you can.
Oh, yeah, I'll see if we can. They're likely in game, but who knows? Yeah, they're in game.
All right. Oh, boy, I get 2023 I Am Katowice champion portrait. Let's go.
Join Pigosaur. And I'm going to take a brief break, buddy. In chat.
All right. That's a good idea. And by that, I mean I'm just going to hit the add button. That way it's run. And then we can just smooth sail to the finals, I think. I'm going to keep cleaning my vape, though, because I was trying to get this back in working order. And honestly, we don't really need a BRB, do we? We can keep it interesting. Get this all nice and cleaned up, guys. Ugh. Man, casting this today was a great idea. That's all I'm going to say. Get to hang out with the big Dave. I don't know if I'm still live on his stream. I hope I am. If I am, Dave's chat, make sure you bother him a little bit more. Wink. It's been a good day. Good day of StarCraft. Yeah, we still got at least 2 more series. Well, at least 1 more. Likely 1.5 more. And, yeah. Maybe I should have just thrown it to the BRB screen. Nah. Never. Alright, casters are starting to pour into the channel.
All right.
Hey, welcome back.
Yo, yo, yo.
There's casually watching people roll in. Like bullies showed up, lights showed up. Everyone's ready for this next series. We're all awkwardly small talking our chats.
Yeah. Pig is covering Beyond versus Percival.
Oh shit, is he?
Yeah. Yeah, I was up on my heckin' Submarino.
Alright, El Pig? Alright. Let's see. That's 1-0 for Beyond. Alright, let me I don't know what button to hit. I'm stupid.
That's not good.
Alright. Oh my god, Beyond's just good. Beyond is just good, guys. Who would have seen that one coming? Oh, there's a scam train going.
No doubt. Let's see here.
All right. Floating barracks was at a okay, it was a proxy. It's like, are we just making it happen, or did we proxy? You never know.
I don't know.
Sometimes.
I didn't see the beginning.
Especially personal.
Yeah, this was a proxy. Yeah. But either way, I mean, Stevie T.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like.
Oh, the random Marine run in.
Yeah, he must have dropped.
Marine,
He dropped
go.
Yeah, it must have been a 2-Rax Reaper opener.
Yeah. Oh. You're trying to repair, but also Hellion shooting a straight
But honestly,
line.
this is big. This is big. Percival won, no matter what, Percival won $50 tonight, and he made it to the semifinals. This is actually huge.
That is
for
sick.
Percival. He 2-1 Shin.
That's nuts, actually. 2-1 Shin is
As much as Percival hates Protoss and cries about Protoss, he 2-1 Shin, guys. Creator 2-1ing Max Packs, Percival 2-1ing Shin. That's. Remember, I was like, man, that'd be a good side to go on. That would have been that's pretty wild. This was honestly, I don't regret the side we went on. That was a banger series with my man Max Packs and Creator.
What did you cast first? Oh no, you played first. So
I played first. Yeah, I got bodied by Shin.
Oh, rip.
I was like, wow, yeah. I'm pretty sure Shin's not the closest seed, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So one of the things that I was talking about earlier on my stream, and I'll bring it up again because it's fun, is there's 2 types of pros. There's the ones that will say, "Oh, you're worse than me," and then meme on you, and then there's the ones that will say, "You're worse than me," and then just straight macro until they bully you out of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like I think Gerald proxy roboed me in some stupid way. I had someone drop stuff in my like main and my natural. Like I've lost in some dumb ways to pros, you know.
Oh yeah.
I've always found that fun.
I mean, they're usually just want to steamroll in because they're just in it to win it. I've had some like all right stuff. I made Creator sweat 1 week. Shin, I wasn't prepared. I said pick any map. I didn't want to go on, and I got torches, which I veto that shit because against Zerg, especially like in a tournament. I don't veto like really anything now, but it's just because of Zerg. And he caught me off guard with the mineral mine out and speed link stuff, but I tried to cannon rush him that game too, which I don't really do, and I really don't anymore, like at all. And
it's poetic, is what that was.
And then the other one, he hit me with some Roach Hydra timing, and I like charged lot storm. I got a little behind on. And chat was right, like get an immortal. I never almost took a game off Dark, Abel Bacon. That's not true. I don't remember that. I think I played Dark. Might have played Dark once. Beyond, I made creator sweat with the Princeton. That's facts. I did
Really?
make creator sweat. That was more recent. That was probably one of my more recent ones. It was, and then after it got closed because it went proxy
Oh,
void array into proxy robo like I do it. Beyond took
GG's.
it into GG's though. Damn, Percival didn't do it, but still,
Rip. All right.
good to see him with a good run.
So Beyond versus Creator, I assume we're gonna stay Korea then.
Yeah, it's Beyond versus Creator finals.
Sick finals, by the way.
Yep.
Uh,
Everybody was talking about me almost being dark. I've had so many things that I've done, like Abel Bacon. You don't even remember sometimes then the things that actually mattered. Like the time I beat Greener in a macro game.
Friggin' Greener.
Just saying, it took forever. Poor Greener. No, actually, it was funny. The why it was notable, Buster. The way it was notable was all the Protoss, all of our boys from the old days, the Legion Cup and Vulcan Cup and CSL, and they all going back to the OG days. They all are struggling to beat Greener. And who comes in like a Chad going Zealot first and to expand? This guy.
The great
right here.
Dave Testa.
And I did get a little cheeky, and I almost could have beat him the second game too. But like Greener's came a long way. I gotta say, I think I made him sweat from that. And I think he's a really good player, but like it was still kind of like
Legion Cup and Vulcan Cup. That was fun stuff.
I definitely do. Yeah, I mean it was. Fortunately, Magneth got older and didn't make it like insane like amounts of Magneth Gator, and the crew got older, so like they had all the time to do all this stuff, but now they're like, how the fuck did we do that? We were like, exactly, you know, imagine us old boomers.
And welcome to the party.
Mike Jones. Dave, did you give Mike Jones his computer back? I'm waiting on him. I'm waiting on him. He came over and got me his external hard drive, which he said didn't work. And he had data on there, and I looked, and I'm like, you need a new cable, bro. And I got it.
Plug it in.
Woodsicle, what's up, buddy? Release the meows, Buster Cat. Aaron's here, you guys. Go say hi to Aaron.
So
I've been plugging you in here, in there, and everywhere.
whoa,
as I can.
Dave. Ooh.
You're supposed to say, "Don't threaten me with a good time," like Yeti would say. You know.
Oh, no.
It's been a minute since we had the since we had the old Kirktown stuff, because you've been in with Yeti and hung out with Yeti before, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
Aaron. At least.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute, but yeah.
Yeah, dude. Aaron, whatever team side and things aside, you're definitely Kirktown.
Yeah.
If Aaron you get you an alt Kirktown account, even if you like next to never feel like playing and losing. You should have
one of these
one.
days I should throw it
Patches
on.
has one.
It'll be great for the for a BBB if I ever get invited back.
Hell yeah!
Or I can just end my
like,
career
we gotta go to
0-2 in the BBB.
yeah, 'cause it's the ultimate American meme team, you know. Boxer's got it. You know.
Yeah. But I suggested that, so the next BBB Roddy said he would be able to do, like the next open date would be the 4th of July. I'm like,
Yep.
perfect. What we need to do is America versus Europe, or America versus UK on the 4th of July.
Yeah. I gotta say, Pie's damn lucky he cheesed me. And I went to cheese that one game. And I played Terran. 'Cause I think how I was playing that day, I'm like, dude, this is the kind of Protoss that Pie's not going to be able to beat. Maybe with a Roachall. I don't even think he would have with a Roachall in. You know what I mean?
Pie
That
loves
was,
his
like,
roaches,
boring.
that's for sure.
I played like boring, like not, you know, I'm like, I'm not going to risk going Blink Stalkers because I'm going to just fucking yeet him into death and have no money. So I go, Charizard, Archon, Storm, Immortal Colossus, and with oracles. Oh,
There was
Aaron.
Yo.
I'm gonna invite. Let's get you in the party. I gotta get
All
you
right.
in.
Suggest me. Oh yeah, we got a party in here.
I can't join.
Thanks, Dave.
Maybe might not be able to get you in the party. I can at least get you in the lobby.
Uh,
Okay, here's a lobby link.
all right, one second. Let me leave the party.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Oh my God.
I can't join.
One second here. It freaked out on my end. There we go.
Yep.
Like it joined
No,
and then it like
everybody's.
disappeared.
Everybody needs a relog. Pigs did. Everybody's did.
Oh.
Let's do something fun. We're hanging out. Well, we're just trying to get in. Being serious and like what you're not seeing is frantically trying to get a lobby going.
Yeah.
When it's bugging, the game's bugging, and you don't want to miss it.
Yeah. All right. Creator said, "Wait, please." So, if creator's saying, "Wait, please," I trust that.
All right, now join game. Right click on bowl me or somebody and join, or me join game. Are you in?
My Dave. Join game. I'm coming.
Yeah. Okay, good. Because these guys
in.
will just. Yeah, I think we're probably past the point for the. I don't know.
Wait, who is Enki? I don't know that.
Enki,
Like, I feel
Alexander. He's a Latin American. He's like the number one Latin American caster.
Yeah, he's a Latin American caster. Okay. I was like,
Yeah,
I know that name. I've seen it. I just can't, cause we were talking, cause he wants to cast the Platinum StarCraft 2 tour.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's why the name was in my head. I was like, I can't friggin' place it though, cause I'm really bad with names.
Right. Yeah. No, for sure. For sure.
By the way, we are gonna open that up to open casting for everyone. So if you want to cast that, you would be more than welcome.
Cool. For Latin America, for what one?
The Platinum StarCraft 2 tour, the one that Tasad and I are putting on.
Yeah. Platinum. Okay. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. You know.
Yeah.
For sure. Would be fun.
Yeah, we'll get you in there.
Yeah. I wasn't 1,000% sure if I was going to be casting the whole thing tonight, because I was like, I want to go back to laddering. Earlier on, I'm still kind of like, yeah. But I'm glad you came on too.
Yeah, it's been a fun time hanging out. Now we get to do a great finals and.
Yeah.
All right, so the question is everyone going to lock onto somebody else observing? Are we all just going to mooch off one person?
Most likely not. Like, I mean, typically, too, I will say this in this time. With the day shift, too, we don't know. But, like, any of us could be, like, kicked or have to be, like, you guys got to follow a clean feed. We got bugged out. Mapu is in, too. I'm just thinking about Chicken Man. If he's in, too, I'm like... We might have to start hopping off clean feeds toward the end of it for but Mapu cast. So there's always Mapu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I don't mind a clean feed. Like I don't mind casting from clean feed.
Yeah.
But that ever becomes like a thing we need.
No, me too. Yeah, I mean I wouldn't mind either. I'm just giving you a heads up because I'm like thinking about it now. With you, Chicken Man, Mapu potentially Steadfast isn't here. We're starting to hit that limit, and then some other casters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I never thought that would be a thing for this, but we might actually see it. I don't mind clean feeds for the end of it. It's no big deal, but. Or if we did a co-cast, I'd just be like, well, if I'm in there, I can always screen share I can get you in I can always co-cast with you, and you can, or vice versa, whatever.
I had figured if the lobby had filled up or whatever, and I wasn't able to get in, I was just gonna ask you for a Discord stream or just restream you on Twitch.
Yeah, no, you're not now. But looking at this, I'm like, it's no big deal now today by any stretch. But the other curveball who doesn't seem as interested but would be in there, why is saying it's Hupspin casting.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? It's been so it's getting like a lot of people. But there's
Yeah,
weeks
that's what my
people
concern
don't.
was. I was like, am I gonna hop in here and like kick someone out by accident?
But I've been known to take weeks off, so don't even sweat it. This is a best of 5, by the way.
Yes.
And where's the game? Oh, here it is.
All right.
All right, this guy 2-1 max packs just before we got Creator here. He stands about 6'5", coming in at about 225 pounds. He's related to a man named Bill Brasky.
And in the top right, of course, we have the tall Giga Chad man himself, representing Shopify Rebellion. This man's, I've heard, 7'12", maybe. This man right here, it is beyond.
Beyond Brasky. Old Bill. God, I want to watch some old. I want to watch some old Chris Farley Saturday Night Live reruns right now.
Dude, that's some good
For
content
real.
right there.
Hell yeah.
My
Hells
dog's
yeah,
upset why I'm
Arena.
not cuddling her right now. She's like, well, we could be laying in bed. I was like, yeah, I know, you little cutie.
Your dog is a cutie. For
Oh, they
sure.
are. They're little idiots, that's for sure, but darn it, they ain't cute.
Yeah. Anybody? Let's see what happens here. Orbital Command Center coming down. We got a Mariner coming.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
Kansas
wait,
wait, go early command center? And then
Yeah,
restart.
no. It's all about the same. He's just going Marine expand, so this could be. I'm like here over here, like
Yeah.
box select and thinking of it. It's gonna be a barracks factory. He's going for the Marine opener. I'm kind of curious to see what this build fully comes to be from Beyond. Creator. Looks like he
Creator
set
going
up.
for the Reaper wall, but obviously we know there's no Reaper coming.
Yeah. I'm like still like in any level. Not the biggest fan of a true Reaper wall. For many reasons. Unless you know and you scout. Like something notable that neither of us talked about is there was no scout from Protoss.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely
true.
no scout. So Bion is looking around with his Marine, which is smart, checking for proxies. That's why he sent it over there. Because there was
Yeah.
no scout. That could imply that he's being proxied. Creator's just being greedy. Like super greedy.
And
What up, guys?
yeah, it's definitely
Sorry.
greedy from Creator. But if there's anyone to get a Reaper wall again, I agree. I kind of hate the Reaper wall. I never do it
sorry.
when I play. I think you do. Oh. I don't think you get enough out of it, generally speaking. But if there's any one person in this world to do it against, it's Beyond, you know?
Well, hear me out. The reason why I don't, it's not so much for that. Like, it serves its purpose. It's for those, like, drop tank pushes and stuff where you can go in and then you lose potentially your
All these
cybernetics core, your gate, the pylon depowers it. They can hit you with timings and even kill that Twilight Council potentially in this case.
It's just, yeah, that's why, in my opinion, it's not worth it. I get that it is worth it. Like, people smarter than me have said it's worth it. I just...
No, it is
not.
worth it. It is worth. I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
But in these cases, it's like, like it's situationally. Against Beyond, I think it's worth the risk.
Yeah.
If it was Cure, I'd be Cure like Hero Marine, definitely not. Cure,
Yeah.
that'd be another one. Clem, also. Clem, I mean, Clem's pretty stock standard, but he still might exploit it at some point. It's just that earlier timing. Like, there's so many cheeky builds if you know, these guys know how to scout it. But that's one thing that, even though things are scoutable, much to the dismay of Uppetry, who I miss dearly, by the way, just because Protoss can scout everything early with the Sentry doesn't mean they're going to open with the Sentry, as we've seen in this game and many other Protoss games.
But 7 probes.
7
the quick
workers.
drop to get that last one. Oh,
It's not
LOL,
over
we're
yet.
back.
Well, yeah, I mean, now it's looking a little dicey.
Oh, a little missed micro
10.
there, but...
The reason why I say it's not over, well, shield battery, okay. Well,
yeah, we're fine here.
basically what I was getting at, we do have a blink, we do have stalkers. We don't have an observer. Was the fact that there's a third base, a 4-minute third base at that, more or less going down. So it's going to be finishing relatively soon. So he does have some chance to get some work done. There's no stim. Blink was done aggressive. Okay, saves some of the stock. Oof. Yeah, this is not going great for Creator for sure. Last stalker tries to get the medevac.
No medevac at home, no stim, no nothing. Just
a
very smooth tank.
If Creator could do anything, he needed to not trade any stalkers. He traded one, and he took a lot of hull damage. I'm not a fan of that.
Yeah. It was one of those, like, you look in, you're like, this is too good to be true. And it was.
Dude, I love Beyond. He's sharking all around the map to keep this one medevac alive from the alien drop.
I respect it.
Where is Sales? Sales been taking a break because he had to move across the country in Canada there, Genesis.
Did you see his big post today?
Today? I saw that he was building a studio the other day. What happened?
He came out and said, like, oh yeah, like he gave an update on the moving and everything. He said his hopeful day back is May 20th.
Wow. Well, he likes to put all the work in to have a... I don't blame him if that's where you're going to be living for the foreseeable permanent thing, and you're as serious about your stream as Sal is. It makes sense, you know what I mean? He's not like just throwing up mics, he's running cable. I mean, he's also adapting to an apartment from when he had a house that he lived and he could do whatever with, so...
Which is always a terrible downgrade.
And he probably's just taking advantage of the time that he needs to maybe catch up with the wifey, you know?
Yeah, I mean, man worked 14 hours plus a day for over 2 months straight, you know? I think the man deserved a break.
Sounds a little bit like somebody I know in a different way, you know? You know what I'm saying?
Nope, no idea.
Yeah. I've never been known to have those kind of hours, not just in streaming. I'm just saying. Dave over here fucking grinding 8-hour streams on fucking when I was back in the place. Now I'm working on remotes, it's whatever, but it's a different type of thing. Now it's actually even tougher for me to do it because I'm like, I've been inside.
Yeah, you want to get out.
The last thing I want, like, I actually want to do things. Like, it's...
Well, when I first started streaming, my work setup was right next, like, on the same desk as my streaming setup. So basically, it was just like, turn left, do my work, turn right, go live, play video games, do whatever. And, like, that was just not great. So you got to get out a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, we're going to get the Colossi. Nice. Big blink behind, though. Doesn't get all the tanks. There is still a tank raining down hatred all over your Protoss army. Immortal, dead. Colossi, not long for this world. Probes,
GG.
Dead. GG.
Beyond, handling like a champ. A little bit of mistakes from Creator earlier on. Yeah, it did cost him some damage.
We're getting some unbelievable.
Sal wasn't living with his parents, Abel Bacon. I think he might have built his house with his dad, but no. I don't believe Sal was living with his parents.
The worst part about moving back into an apartment is, like, sound levels, right? Or
yeah,
like
if you're
can't
going
yell anymore, you can't, like...
Dude, he's got to do stuff like... I mean, I'm in an apartment. Luckily, I have it worked out, but I just recently found I might have to move my bedroom, which I'm not looking forward to, what I might have to do with everything for some work that needs to be done. So, got a... Lobby. Shame on me looking away every time for fucking...
That's what you get for doing things. Hey, Jinx. Jinx. Oh, hi, girl.
This stuff's... Trust me, I've seen it all. I've been left out of a good many of lobbies. You're lucky because you're in an apartment, but... yeah. Fair enough. 5 houses? Sorry, I was just checking chat too, not to be rude. We couldn't do the collab thing, whatever, so you can...
I thought about that earlier, and then I totally forgot about it. Now at this point, like...
yeah, I forgot. I mean, honestly, I wasn't thinking, because it's... I'll think of it sometimes, and then I don't. My apologies. I would have just said that earlier, but It's new. To me,
Yeah.
it's new. To you, it's new. I'm sure too.
I have
forget
done
it's
it
a thing.
once, and I did it for like an hour. No, I did it for like 2 hours, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." And I've never touched it again. And it took, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes to get set up correctly. It just like wasn't working.
It's not. Yeah. When you figure it out after, it's mostly that all you need is the shared chat part, because everything
Yeah.
else you just do in Discord. Want to do the honors, sir?
Of course. In the bottom left-hand side, down a point. Can he bring it back? Give it up for Creator.
And his opponent in the upper right, up a point. Needs 2 more to take it. He's red from Shopify Rebellion. It is Beyond.
Beyond's here to show us some high-quality tearing gameplay, and that Protoss is, in fact, not broken this patch.
Yep. All right, we got a proxy or axe. He's going proxy marauder most likely from Beyond, doing the old fake out. Creator looking around for proxies. He did no scouting before. Is he gonna find it right away? Guess what? The jig is up. Also, I gotta laugh at the stuff with not to interject. This is shut the hell down, guys. That's huge. I just gotta give a little shout out to Samo Sidekick and his comment. People come for tournaments, also Abel Bacon. Let's do something more fun than tournaments. Abel Bacon literally contradicted himself, as I said this earlier today. And this has to be dealt with, because fucking Abel Bacon. Good looking out, Samo. I literally thought the same thing, because he just proved, like, Abel Bacon will claim he's not this or that, or doesn't say this or that, and doesn't understand why I get mad at him. Aaron is the key.
Yeah. Is it a PCH?
Thank you, Samo. Thank you for the gift arena to Javemka. Thank you. Have a sub for Big Base. Thank you. I'm casting with Aaron and Act, by the way. Guys, check out Aaron.
Yeah. Dave Testa the Great. Humbling, allowing me to be on his stream.
You're fine, buddy. It's a pleasure.
Now
it's
the
a pleasure.
Dave Testa stream is back and better than ever. I get the honor of being on it.
I mean, man, it's that was an experience. I mean, I needed it. Like, to be honest, like I going back, I should have done some stuff different, but like I had a fun. I had a feeling we'd be back.
Never read people's names out loud. That's the real trick.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. Can I get an ale? Is there an ale here? An alcoholic? Dude, I am Mo Sizzlack, minus the bartender. Like, I'm literally like Mo for how Mo falls for every stupid fucking thing with my trolls. Last time I went to a co-caster's channel, I was banned in Minutes Genesis. I mean, Genesis, that could be a you thing then, brother, at that point. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, come over here and we'll find out real quick, now won't we?
I think Genesis is funny. Like, hear me out. Like, I was just saying, I was watching him the other day. Like, he's a streamer, right?
Yeah.
Aaron, if you didn't see Genesis, he's chill, he smokes, he likes playing team games. But he's from Boston. And I kind of called it. I'm like, he's got to be from, I was going to guess. And he lives in New Hampshire, but he's from Boston. I'm like, that makes fucking sense. All you said was moron. Well, if you're insulting, like, I gotta say this though, to the defense of before, and you were wondering why, you got banned in that other cask thing we had. I was thinking back, and I go, well, you probably don't want to go in as a person in chat, and somebody's on there going like, oh, that's, that more or less it came across as. That was a shitty call. Like, that's like if you have the, Twitch being a little different. I thought about it and I go, okay, I kind of see where Krista was coming from on that. And I think how it was interpreted and how what was said and what was meant were a little not on the same page.
Well, here, how about this? If you come over here and chat, I promise I'll let you finish your statement before I ban you. All right? I can at least let you finish before I ban you.
But if you were literally like, you know, that edgy on it, Genesis, like I would be pissed off. I'd be like, dude, shut the fuck up. And 1v1 me, bruh. Like, if I didn't know you, I would literally be like, what's your MMR? Well, I don't know. Yeah, well, bring it. That's my response usually to people.
I enjoy memeing. I enjoy
I'm
good
in your
memeing.
chat. I know, I'm fucking around. It's fun. Aaron's memeing, we're memeing, we're all memeing. How you guys doing? You have to leave Abel alone. Being from Boston's like a prima facie case to ban someone.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I can get behind
softboard.
that.
That's funny.
You're from Boston? / ban. No, to be fair, if you said you were from New York City, instant ban.
Instant ban.
Yeah. When Historian shows up, it's just instant ban, you know?
Mm-hmm. Stem is done, and this is a terrifying push from beyond. These stalkers need to stay alive.
Yeah, this looks
painful. Charge is finished. Charge is finished. Let's see what else we got here going on.
But we also
Templar
got
Archives
+1
charge.
for the bio.
For the bio, but not for the Protoss. I'm saying Protoss looked like they were in a rough spot, Mr. Creator, but I think
Storm. We might need that
he's
Archon.
No, he needs an Archon. He needs to pump Archons and charge lots, and I think he just shits on this, even with the boys and whatever. Getting some stalkers here, there, and everywhere as need be. Using the stalkers like this is good. He's gonna go in from behind him and all wrap around. Yeah, he's gonna
give him the reach around.
Wait, the stalkers aren't A-moving. Yeah, he can pick off reinforcements too. Creator, what are we doing? He needs to get in position to the third. He had a chance to just dive on this.
Yeah, now he's just gonna have to sacrifice the base.
He can still go in from the back. I
think he wants the tanks.
Whoa, friendly fire, I was gonna say. That was actually pretty big. He should be dropping another third base as soon as he can. He has the money.
Yeah, he has the money. I think he's undecided. Oh, we unsieged. No.
Archon Immortal, War Prism,
Does it matter? Does
All
it
the
matter?
die.
Just keep hitting stim. The tank
Save
survives.
the stalkers, save the stalkers, save the stalkers. Yeah, he could have saved those stalkers, bro.
Dave, a tank survived, I think.
Yeah, a tank survived. He took the bait. Creator. Luckily, it's a best of 5, but it ain't looking good for a Protoss man right here.
No.
He's making this more difficult than it has to be. I'll be real with.
Look, the fans aren't engaged unless it's a reverse sweep, so he's just setting it up, right?
Yep. And he's gonna set it up by walking into the into this one spot where he can't. He has no idea where any information is. Literally nothing we could have done better there, Aaron. Nothing we could have done better there, right?
Not a single thing.
Not a single thing. Absolute perfect plays from Protoss. It was total.
Protoss is never beating the allegations, bro.
Oh man, that was dumpster fire. Let's be real here. He didn't get he canceled Storm. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Creator, you're messing with my emotions, bro. What a throw. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that about the players. He's nervous. It's the finals. He's down a point, but I'll be real with you. I think if you put me in the hands of that engagement previously, I would have done a little better, but I would have been dead after. So he didn't throw as hard as I would have, maybe. So I before I talk my shit.
God.
But I'll be real with you. I do think I would have taken a different course of action right there.
You got to get up here and start building bunkers. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah. No, I mean exactly where the army was, because I'm like, that was a pretty standard push. Like the timings, it's a tough timing, and Creator had the tools to deal with it. As you said, I would have liked to seen another Archon. He needed to reposition back toward his third, maybe leave like a Zealot up here on the cliff where the Stalkers are right now, and defended, and he could have pounced in as those tanks were sieging. Like, yeah, it's a little bit of information. It's a little whimsical for me to say that, but the tanks were a little orphaned from the. Okay. It's not over yet, though. It's Creators ahead insanely on workers, and he does have Storm with War Prism.
Beyond is just continuing the 2-base all in, because every Terran build is just an all-in.
Apparently.
I don't think Terrans have a single actual macro build. They're all just all-in.
Oh, the storm's big.
Oh,
I can't believe, I'll be real with you, I can't believe Beyond made this a 2-base all-in. He didn't have to. Oh my god, these Immortals hammering down here before, but they're... Okay, this is awkward on both sides in the way.
GG. Unfortunately, the all-in must end at some point.
Like, that build is not necessary. You don't have to make it an all-in. Beyond made it an all-in because he's like, well, look at this. We killed the third.
Yeah.
Creator did actually the smart thing and pulled the probes.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't think it was just Protoss OP. That was a double-sided throw, in my opinion. We saw a throw from Protoss. We saw a throw from Terran. We saw a throw from Protoss. We saw a throw from Terran. And that second throw was one.
Yeah.
That was no one.
Might have been a baseball game with how much throwing happened.
Yeah, exactly. Where Beyond won the first game convincingly, he almost won the second game convincingly.
Yeah, he just overcommitted.
Yeah. He ended up being the better pitcher.
Yeah. Hi, Jinx. Some head scratches.
I'll be real, that's the kind of StarCraft I like seeing, though. You like that looked like it's a win in either case. It could have been the Protoss. It's not. It's the fucking fact that pro players can have just as scrappy games as we can on ladder sometimes.
Yeah, and I mean,
nobody's perfect.
Everyone's human, and it's a game that we can all play. That's for sure.
Yep.
All right. Let's go. Tying it up a little bit here, giving us a series in the bottom left-hand side of Tokamak. Sorry, it is named after the reactor, which I do know how to pronounce. I'm just kind of stupid. It's Creator.
And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner in the red, from Shopify Rebellion, is Beyond. Nah, you're not stupid. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta token more.
Yeah.
I think that's why. I think Aaron just needs a little token more. Or not high enough. Either one.
Trust me, I'm working on that.
I'm fucking with you. Is Beyond going CC first? Is he doing the Clement Milky Cow in fucking, what's his name? Jesus Christ. German. About 6K.
6K.
Moja.
Yeah.
Is this the Milky Cow, Clem, and Moja fucking challenge? Beyond's going CC first against Protoss.
Oh, that's so based. That's so based.
It is technically a boomer. If Beyond's doing it, though, this is a boomer build. Beyond's like, Beyond, if he can defend himself from Armel's right now, like, bitch, I've been doing this build since before Clem was born. Or at least Milky Cow was born. Maybe not Clem, but...
It's kind of close.
Please. It is, in my eyes, in many cases, a bad build, but we've still seen plenty of wins with it. I've lost to CC first sometimes.
Yeah.
You know?
I think going expand first, that's Protoss or Terran. Like, I think there's a lot of. I think it's a good series build. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Like
in a best of 5, I don't hate. I think this it's a bit of a curveball.
Like, a lot of people talk about, like, is this a good build or a bad build? And I like to think that there's a little bit more to that than is it a series build or a ladder build, you know? And if it's series, like, how long is the series? Because I would do things in a best of 7. I wouldn't do in a best of 3, you know?
Oh, for sure, yeah. It could be a bit preparatory, if nothing else. And look at this. He's building an eBay in the wall.
Okay.
Let's go.
He's worried about something coming back on him.
Yeah, he is. And guess what? He's a little right. eBay builds a little quicker, has a little more stopping power. You can cancel it.
Is this just bait?
That good about it.
Like the CC first baiting Creator into some sort of like heavy all in to try and stop it.
And he's going Reactor Marine, so like this isn't like the earliest cheesiest thing from Protoss. He proxied another gate. So consequently, though, I'm with you. He kind of sort of delayed his tech, I guess.
Yeah. Like, I'm curious if like there's like some sort of thought behind it, or if it was just a, oh, whoa, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this. You know, like second guessing.
You know, it'd be
I'm just
more
curious.
based if I'm just curious on this one. What are your thoughts on this?
Okay.
Would be even more based if he went 3cc behind this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If we saw
Like,
the CC go
he
down
gets
in the next
going and,
30
like, he sees the
seconds.
factory. He should have just shoved the factory in his face and then went like 3cc behind that. Like, oh, by the way, like, oh, something cheesy's coming.
You know what this build is? I just realized. This is the Parting 5 Adept build, I think. I mean, he's up to 6 Adepts, but this is like...
Yeah, but he's going into
Like,
Blink, and yeah.
That, like... The Parting 5 Adept build is like one of the very few builds I actually ever learned. And this definitely feels a lot like it.
Oh, for sure. Adept's going to get some good worker damage. The Stalker's helping as well. Obviously, that tank coming out is going to probably put a stop to this pretty soon. The Adepts probably want to pull back. Cyclone being a pain for the Protoss, but the Protoss being a pain from being the cheeser a little bit.
Ego cheese is still cheese.
Yeah, that's true. Third base behind it for Creator. It's not really like... It's not like all in or that committed. It's a little aggressive.
Yeah.
He's trying to punish. It'd be the same thing if you went Nexus first for fucking Protoss, or you had like the earliest third base like we see Estrella do sometime, or Koff Dave used to do sometimes in the past.
Hey, we're all just trying to be the GOAT.
But yeah, Blink's not quite done yet. Losing the gate is gonna suck, because Blink's not done yet. He's gonna lose a pylon. The meme.
We're gonna warp it out of that real quick.
In a way, like it.
Oh, you
go on. I was just gonna say, I feel like it paid for itself a little bit. In this regard, he delayed. Like Beyond was set up to be like all prepared, but he had a fast CC that he couldn't really use other than mulling more and building some more workers. But he really didn't effectively have any really good mining out of it. Unfortunately for Creator, look at this. Go on, sorry.
Very good. Something I love to see. Oh, that second shot.
An aggressive Blink and for one bait tank to get shot by two other tanks and throw away like 3 Stalkers. Yeah, that was based. But go on.
I love watching people when they remember to use a warpin from a gate that's just about to die. Or it's like, yeah, maximizing. It's just like the little things that you really do see a lot at the pro level, but considering how much I cast more with the 5K instead of the 7Ks, it's always fun to see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's definitely a certainly observed skill difference once you get climbing up there. From 5K to 6K is massive, honestly. But yeah,
honestly,
it's
5 to 5.5K is a hell of a jump.
Yeah, we got stem combat shields to foul the Stalkers. Looks like they're being a little neglected. Combat shields, concussive coming in +1 for Terran Man, Mr. Beyond. He's getting a little brazen with these Stalkers, like, oof.
And now look how damaged they are. And he's only got... Okay, he's got more Stalkers.
He's got 8 gates. He has no upgrades, but he has charge. He has 8 gates. He's built a singular immortal, but...
All right,
Stalkers coming
missed
from behind.
Like all of the Zealots with that scan.
All right, is he gonna? Let's see how this goes.
Oh, 360 no scopes around.
He's trying to, yeah, and actually the Stalkers in the back coming in pretty good here to distract the target player and picking up some reinforcements. Tanks are done. Yeah, this is a
great setup from Creator here.
He literally played that like that was more like a ZVT play. You know what I'm saying? Like, truthfully. He played that more like a Zerg than a Protoss.
Sometimes that's just the best way to do it. You know what? This works for them. Especially if they don't see it coming. Like, Beyond clearly didn't see that coming and just...
Yeah, I mean, you have the same effect you could do with when you'll see some Stalker hit squads get surrounded by bio coming out to the sides or something, and they'll come in from a couple different angles and then push in from where they were going to. But that was, yeah, it was sick. Ooh. Zealots getting some work.
Yep.
Or
They're
are
going
they?
to slow down that third CC.
And yeah, delayed some lost
Actually,
mining
might get
time.
a cancel on that.
Zealot's going
he
in
could
the
have gotten a
funnel,
cancel.
though.
He pulled the Zealot off of it. No.
He's trying to retreat, but I don't think leaving this warp prism there's. It's all Marauders mostly other than one Marine. Yeah, okay, that's worth
Yeah.
it. He almost killed that. You're right though. Like Beyond said, screw it. I'm
What?
canceling that. We're
I didn't
restarting
need
it.
it
We're just
anyway.
gonna send it. Yeah, I mean he can always restart it at that point. It would have started with damage, I guess. Two Liberators.
Well, the person's like, get me the frick out of here.
They're gonna tickle me to death. Now the X2 Liberators will get a good amount of damage on a warp prism. Funnily enough.
I think Liberator anti-air attack is underrated.
Okay, we got Storm from Protoss. Creator had a chance to. Okay.
Oh, just stand in it. Oh.
Honestly, he could have used some bigger storms. He only had the 2 Eye Templar.
Yeah.
Has to be careful of the Liberator. Oh, the Zealots come back from the Warp Prism. Archon's almost is just gonna die. Okay, never mind. It's bait for the storms. Bait
All right,
for another
we're gonna
storm.
shade for that storm.
This is honestly a pretty close engagement here.
He
And I
actually
like the
shoots the
positioning.
energy overcharge or energy recharge on that battery. I think that's kind of the wrong
Yeah,
play.
you should have done it on this. Yeah, that was. I think it was a quick reactionary. You should have. Yeah, quick reactive move. That wasn't the right call, possibly.
Yeah.
We'll see how it plays
you
out.
could-
But I'm with you.
You do it on the
High Templar. He would have had Storm. He had one too.
Welcome back, Kydaran Amulet.
Yeah, right. Pretty much.
We're so back. I've been calling for Kydaran Amulet to come back for a very long time. So this, as much as I miss battery overcharge, this does make me very happy.
Like,
Nah. Bye, base.
yeah.
And honestly,
it's-
I hate Liberators. I fucking hate them.
Liberators are annoying. They're not infallible though. It's more. I hate Liberators. They can be annoying to deal with. And definitely in some situations, it's rough for the Protoss. But I'm like, I think in the late game.
Look how
He's
red
most
this army
annoying.
is.
Oh my god, and it's still just living. Like there's barely any medevac energy and it's just shrekking. Okay, I'm with you on
The
Liberators though,
definition
even
of
from
trying
their
my
side.
best.
Dude, that is insane. Those Liberators prevented if the Immortals were there, they would have shit on that army.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't get past it. I mean, I guess you could. Yeah, there was stuff behind it. It's a
You're
two-base
just
on
rallying units
BN.
across.
BN doesn't maybe BN doesn't know about the 4th base.
He definitely doesn't at this point. Like,
Yeah,
he
the-
would have
the
given up a long
creators-
time ago.
I mean, he was like, "Wow, look at Protoss there." Well, it's a 2-base all-in versus now a 3-base, which was a 4-base Protoss.
Oh, that's fancy. Just picking up the Zealot. That's
Yep.
flexing. Calm down, brother.
Yeah, I mean it is, but still, it's not over yet. I mean, BN
Beyond
does
up
have the-
in like hell.
He's going into a Ghost Academy, and he's gonna fly his CC down to continue
They're
the
equal on
2-base
workers.
all-in.
Like Beyond's up a worker and then you add mules to that. You
But
know.
the Ghost Academies, if he can get there, it's like, yeah, that's good, but it's not like it's just a game over, man. Battery or energy recharge is not done yet. Archon trying to get done. We do have these medevacs are just so out of energy. It's kind of crazy, but there's a chance for this to go either way. But it's favoring Creator the longer this goes on in my eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. A game like this is absolutely gonna favor Creator as he goes.
Like the
Unless
trade,
Beyond
he's
can really
trade.
get that base.
He's lost a lot, but it's more like having that base up and the economy up has been what's been doing it. And then the time Beyond lost, he's now going to mule hammer.
Yeah.
He has a larger army. He's going into Ghost, but Creator's now going into +2. One thing that Beyond did well, Aaron, is he did prevent Creator from teching up out of that with all that damage. So just to go into +2 right now is actually not too bad. But there's Ghost on the field. it's scouted.
Honestly, if we can get some if we can really start fielding like 3, 4, 5 ghosts here, I don't actually hate it for Beyond. It kind of looks good because
No, I
this
mean,
is
yeah,
what
the
is this?
ghosts are good.
Stalkers, Zealots, and Archons, all of which suck against ghosts.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that the deceptive play is it's just saying High Templar versus Ghost. Feedback is a thing. And also the Warp Prism
Yeah.
can also be pretty good. Obviously, the army supplies there. It ain't Ogre, is all I'm saying. This could go either way, in my opinion. Nice storms.
Oh. All right.
Warp Prism goes down.
No more Prism. Oh, we're going to pull the boys into an Archon. Let's go.
And
Good.
we're also going to go
Good
into
zoning
a storm. Yeah,
I
this
think the
actually
boys
could
are
be
going to
over.
hold.
The boys are going to hold.
That army's so red. Oh. Just a couple more Archon swipes, and that entire army is just on the dirt.
Now, the reason why I say this is still going myself, even with there's 23 workers down, it's 46. Now it's looking like a little crazy, to say the least. Creator didn't take this other gas behind it. That's...
Look at the army supply.
Yeah, I know. It looks like it's Beyondsville.
Oh,
I
we're going to actually find some ghosts. We're actually find some Templar.
Oh, no.
Yep.
He
found all the Templar.
Creator could have been a little less aggressive, but Beyond did get enough damage done. It was more so the fact that I don't know. I think Creator got a little too carried away. Beyond, I guess, set him up for the trap. I'm wrong. Beyond was winning. Beyond obviously won it, but there was points where Creator was in a fine spot. Not a great spot, but in a fine spot. If he did a few things differently.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the graphs. That's nuts. Fucking the worker count was actually favoring Beyond at one point, and I didn't. I don't know where I saw where that change, that swing hit. That was after the. It's the nutty game.
Yeah, that was a great game. I enjoyed that a lot.
I swore that Creator was ahead on workers for a bit, but I think Beyond swiped in again. It was the Liberator push. That's what did it.
Yeah.
Because it was in like 1 or 2. That was like a.
It was beautiful, is what it was. It was truly just a beautiful game of StarCraft.
Yeah, Sig Micro on both sides. And honestly, shout out again to Samo for being fucking based. More than anything, for going right on there. We were on the same page with Abel Bacon. If you only knew Aaron. If you only knew Aaron. Abel is a pain. Abel fucking trolls me too hard, dude. Samo called you out hard, brother. You missed it. If you were here, you would have saw it. Fucking Abel Bacon. Like it's way back before. But yeah, we're not even gonna tell him though. And I bitch.
Alright, let me know when there's a lobby link. I'm staring at your stream. Oh,
wait,
shit.
please,
There it is.
please. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Yeah, get that lobby. I'm gonna run to the bathroom quick, Aaron. I'm
All
sorry
right.
to do that. Yeah.
Get in the lobby. Oh my lord, Creator just asked for a 10-minute break? Dog. I'm not interesting enough to fill 10 minutes. Thankfully Dave is. That's the secret. Oh, Dave. Creator
Hey,
asked for
Aaron.
10 minutes.
10-minute break? Oh.
God. I'm not nearly interesting enough to fill 10 minutes.
Yeah. It's all optional. Remember that too, even me, like I said, I was like, meh. I was gonna do whatever in between it from some times on it. It's like, yeah. At this point for me, it's whatever. You never get a chance to cast a lot of this stuff. So like I know you you know, you have your babies and
Yeah.
you're busy men, so
Big. I
I go
love
take a
Tig.
shit too. Pig just said, "Oh, I go take a shit too."
Yeah. Pig's got the right idea.
Dude, that's fucking funny.
Where are my puppies? You're both heading into the bed. Okay.
My poor cats are remaining neglected. Let me look on my old fan duel right in here and see how anybody's series are done.
Dude. I just need the Thunder to win this series. Because I've been talking so much trash. Because the Thunder have been
Yeah.
doing good. I need
Oh,
them
yeah?
to win.
Oof, I lost one. I bet the Cubs have been doing pretty good. I had to bet on the Cubs. It was the Cubs over the Giants I bet on. Lost that one. The Braves won. It was the Braves for Yeti. And from the fact that they were against the Reds.
Yeah. That's not bad.
And I'm waiting on the Mets versus the Diamondbacks, which could be either way. There's no Zerg
Yeah.
left. This is the finals, Satan Savior. It's potentially match point if Beyond takes it.
The
No more
Mets.
Zerg.
Good luck with that one.
Yeah, they beat them the other day. They just played the other day.
Did they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I've more been a
Creator's here.
Yankees guy over the years, but yeah, so sadly no Zerg left, Satan Savior. And this
I don't think you want to play against Beyond in the finals, Dave. Unless you do.
nah. I'm good, fam. I'd rather play against Beyond than Shin though, because I'm so bad at PvZ shit in the early game. I'm bad against like Beyond. I played him before. I made Beyond sweat, dude. Everybody saw it. What did I do? It was like I haven't been doing like I've been playing pretty stock standard PvT, right? For the most
Yeah.
part, I can. If anybody knows from old Dave, what was you already know? What did I do? Old Dave memes. There was I'm like, all right, I'm getting 2 bases all in. We're going charge. We're going Dark Templar, but it's proxied. And
Nice.
DTs came into his base while he's pushing me in with some greasy build. And he just, dude, you should have saw. I don't think I've seen a Terran pull their SEV so fucking fast as Beyond. He was cheesing me out too, but it was like, dude, he was sweat. I made him sweat at least. Like he was like, holy shit. Wait till I played it out. Yep.
Hey, you know, you got to take the victories you can get, right?
Yep. Hey Charlie, what up, buddy? Charlie Cat.
Golly. My puppies are ready for nap time. Then again, well, I guess when you're a puppy, every time is nap time.
Whenever they want.
Must be nice.
And if your cats, anytime's nap time except for when Dave's sleeping.
Then it's Zumi's time.
Yep. Then it's time for I want food. I want food. I want food.
I mean,
Pat
it does
me.
sound pretty
Pat me.
good. I haven't actually eaten yet tonight.
Oh no. That's not good, dude.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of just like, oh, I'll eat after streaming. And then by the time I get to the end of my stream, I'm like, huh, that was a choice.
Yeah, no, I mean, that happens. I'm always rushing things from streaming and stuff. You want to do the honors, sir?
All right. in the top left-hand side of Maganatha, representing Shopify Rebellion, currently on match point after some two-base shenanigans. Give it up for Beyond.
And his opponent in the bottom right, in the blue. Give it up for Creator. Needs 2 points to take it back in a somewhat reverse sweep. Creator going for a gate scout.
Yeah, I think he's trying to buckle down. Like, all right, we've had some fun. We need to fix the score real quick.
I'll be real though, tonight is cool. Creator took down Max Packs. And some really good play, honestly, in some of that.
True.
Percival, not to say I didn't really get to see Beyond stuff. Percival, the other upsetter, 2-1ing Shin, making his way to the semifinals. This is the grand finals. Chat on both sides. And this could potentially be match point unless Creator does something about it.
I don't know. I'm curious to see if Beyond's going to do more two-base solids.
Now you're hungry. You're like, I want to go for some food. I'm thinking, like, realistically, I've been there. That's all the time usually when we get to sometimes. Myself, I'm hoping we get a game 5 out of this at least.
I would love a game 5. Honestly, I will always say more StarCraft is better. Like, you know, I can survive without food for another half hour. I'm fine. More StarCraft though, can't survive without that.
Exactly. It's I get, you know, we get there. There's times where I think so when it's good, it's there. There's times where I'm like, oh my god, are we really seeing? We're struggling it out for the same thing again and again and again. And it's the reverse of that with the same builds. Those are times I can do without it now in 2025. I'll be real with you. But
you know,
the old day, like thinking of Legion Cup and stuff, though, there was a period of time where everybody, it's amazing how much all the guys that still play in the same, you know, they might have gained some more MMR, but how much better everybody's gotten.
Oh,
that
yeah.
You don't really see that anymore. You know what I'm talking about, though? There were some fucking boring matches sometimes. Like, I remember, like, casting some of it, and I'm like, dude, I understand it's just, the TVTs that would be like 35 minutes. They'd be like, yeah, dude, we're playing like Beyond. I'm like, bro, you're playing like turtles. Let's be real here. You guys are afraid. You got money on the line. I get it.
Yeah. If Beyond had fallen asleep and like did nothing for like 3 hours, you might be playing like him.
Yeah, like they'd be strategically good to a point of like, I don't want to lose my stuff. But literally we'd be like, there's nothing happening. And I'd be like, and when especially when I was newer to like all this stuff myself, I'd be like, dude,
how do I do this?
I'm like, how do you survive TVT? I grew to love TVT, but
no, that's 100% the same thing that I did too. Like when you don't really know how to fill the time and like talk about it, it sucks. But like once you like, especially like when you watch really good TVTs, like you just love my secret was more than anything, and as much StarCraft as I watch, and obviously going into ESL and all that crap, was Yeti. Spending a lot of time with Yeti as a pretty good fucking Terran player and a guy that's been following from forever, who knows like every build and everything that happened from wherever in Terran. It actually really helped me a ton. Like, no cap. Yeah. Learning the how the races play is a great thing to do while casting. That's why I've been playing a lot of random lately. Yeah. Because like, I mean, sure, I'm not good at any of the races, but like I start to understand a bit more. Like, oh, and this is what you need to do.
You know, and then like watching another race streamer, but really paying attention and like, all right, so what's going on with the build? And you think about what you saw in the tournament, and you're like, okay, the little differences in the timings. If you can catch even some of it, that can tell you a lot. That you're always pretty. You've always seemed to be pretty good at that. Like I'd always give you that, Aaron. You've had a pretty decent eye at catching some build orders more than you give yourself credit for, I'd say. You know what I mean?
I think that's that comes out of the Brood War casting I do, where that tends to be a lot more of what you talked about for the first 5-6 minutes.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly, because it's a
you
lot
get
different.
a lot more variance. So that's the one thing I like about Brood War a lot more than StarCraft 2, because of the 4-player maps and because of the lower worker count. You get a lot more variance in the early game, right?
But
Like,
yeah, I mean, Brood War hits differently. At the same time, I'm still not convinced like HOTS is better. Like I've casted
Yeah.
enough hot stuff now. Like it was cool at the time.
yeah, no, that's nostalgia. Like,
Yeah,
arguing.
now yeah, Brood War though is a different. You know, the aggression hits differently. You know what I mean on that economy.
The like one of the big things, right, is when you're playing Zerg in Brood War, you can 4-pool, you like a viable build. Not what you can actually do. Like 4-pool is still a thing. You can 6-pool, you can 9-pool, you can overpool, you can 11-pool, you can 12-pool, you can 11 hatch, and you can 12 hatch, or you can overgas if you're playing ZVZ. Like that right there is 9 different build orders that are all currently viable, depending on how you want to play.
Right.
Like they're not good. Like a lot of the 6-pool and stuff is not great. Like the 4-pool's not the best, but you can, and you can pull some wins off of it.
Yeah, exactly. Build order diversity for Zerg is something that makes it rough to play Zerg in StarCraft 2 sometimes. But then again, I know I gotta message him actually. You're just making me choke up a little bit because we didn't get him back. He wanted to play so bad. We were gonna have Dark in the last KSL for Dark, but he couldn't make it before his military service.
Oh, rip.
And I'm gonna miss Dark a lot. Like, obviously you gotta do what you gotta do, and he had family. I'm like, bro, don't worry about it, you know. But thinking of Zergs that can always prove us, they can prove us differently in StarCraft 2 for what is a all in or what's not, and that strategy is not gonna work. No, he didn't. And he didn't see the Observer, which is interesting. Beyond has got like an eagle eye for Observers, so that's well done by creator to hide it. Oh, but this Widow Mine. Boom.
Oh
my god, the second one. The second one.
Sir.
God, Beyond.
Sir, the Prism's hit a second Widow Mine.
Oh my god, the Guardian or the barrier is activated on 2 of the Immortals with the Widow Mines again.
Widow memes, good unit.
Bien was trying to knock the rocks down on the arm. That would have been sick to see if he actually got the rocks down.
I was hoping.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to defend now. Colossi are in the field in the +1 for Protoss. That's rough, but still, he does lead in army supply a little bit.
Yeah, he's getting his Liberators. He's getting his Vikings. You know,
I don't like this Ghost Academy on this map. Jesus Christ.
Really?
Beyond, you're giving me anxiety. Like, look at the positioning. It's right next to the third base. Chargelot's gonna come in and snipe that shit or something.
Can we drop a tower on it?
Right? Yeah, let's build it right here. So the Ghost Academy goes down to the fucking the towers that drop. Kudos to the map makers. As much as I bitched about playing on torches, I think that map's beautiful and whatever. The reason why I veto it's because of Zerg, like I said. But
well, yeah, that case you veto every map because of Zerg.
No, it's just it's situationally for certain cheeses I hate dealing with. There were other maps that have had that crap, and it's not like for the most part it's fine. But these maps I think are really cool myself. I think this is one of the cooler map pools we've had. We have healing shrines. I'm
so glad the healing shrines finally made it in.
Like I was like kind of like, oh, that's so lame at first for a little bit, but I'm like, no, that's actually like, it's not that bad. People are like, it's gonna make it like League of Legends. No, it's not.
Warcraft had them.
Yeah. But I mean, well, at the same time, you make it like Warcraft. Exactly. It's making it like League of Legends. To that note, it's not like you're adding like items and heroes and whatever. It's literally just like, it gives Protoss a chance to heal too, by the way.
Yeah, because they're the only race they can't, so it actually just kind of balances it out.
I mean, but it adds for cheeky strategies too. Like it's free heal, so in the late game that could add to some cool shit. I'm curious to see what that does in what's to come.
I would love to see like Sky Toss versus Zerg, where you're just like trying to battle over keeping that so you can keep your carriers alive.
Well, what's cool is on that note, okay, as this big engagement happens, on that note, On that note, like Patch's map, you have an air blocker on it, so that you can't heal air units.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, so they actually designed that, like, so it's not like it's depending on what the situation is, it could be.
I also learned today, because this is my first time really casting it, is that it's an instant heal. I thought it was like a heal over time, like Warcraft would be.
Nope. Oh, Beyond
no,
gonna cancel that. He doesn't.
No, cancel. He gets the prism. Obviously
Yeah, but
not
I mean,
a great
he's losing a lot
trade.
of Vikings. When there's 3 Colossi out and all 3 are standing, I think the bigger thing he would want to get is the Colossi.
Yeah.
Oof. He just needed to cancel. Build workers maybe because he's at 69.
Nice.
He was building them. Yeah, nice. But it's a decent number in TVP. I don't see why he didn't cancel that. That was
good EMPs.
Disruptors here as well.
Too much here.
Yeah,
so
this
many
is a larger supply creator. That was a good micro from BN though. He did step back and dodge it.
Casual 10 Zealot Warpin.
Yeah, the 5 base Protoss with 10 gates. Another Robo coming, chomping out disruptors. I don't know. BN's gonna take this one, Aaron.
We might be getting a game 5 if Creator keeps it up like this.
Oh God, games. Yeah, he's got a 6 Nexus. Now, what I do, the thing is, Creator has all this stuff going on, but he's spending so much money and stuff. I love the upgrades and stuff is really what's sealing the deal. But just in case, instead of the 6 base, I would have rathered some more gateways. But
yeah. Marauders that can now tank these disruptor shots.
Yep. Because once you get the 4 bases, I think you might want like 12 gates, and then when you're adding on too as time goes on, because then you have money. If you're like stuck, gateway units kind of suck more and more. But you're heading upgrades.
Oh, Colossi are down. Vikings just kind of lost.
Oh my God.
Bio's getting pushed back though because we have nothing to counter the Archons right now because we're out of ghosts.
This should be it.
Oh,
this should be it.
Singular ghost doing his job. GG.
What a fight. What a fight. What a win.
Yeah, just kind of send it. Well, we get game 5. We get to go all the way.
All the heckin' way. To the finals.
All right. There it is. Persephone. Okay. That's a good map to
We're
end on.
finally at the end of the finals. You just won your first ever tournament, and man, that Zerg was Salty's fucking nice. Pump is the guy that used to is the original Fap Lord, the guy that used to do the videos on Tumescent Pie and my chat here. Isn't that funny?
That's a throwback.
Yeah, I know. That was before my time, but I only heard of Tumescent Pie and the memes, and then I met him on Ladder, and he goes, "Dude, that's not me. Like, everybody's saying it's me. Like," and it's like, "No, I know it's not you, dude. It's the Stream Sniper. He fucking poses as anybody." And there's another one that does it. So.
Yeah, there was the guy. He posed as Wing It for a while.
Yeah, that's the guy. That guy bugs me.
The same
There's
guy,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah, they have multiple accounts. There's a couple of them.
Yeah. Oh well, enough of the idiots. We got some StarCraft.
Yeah, join us idiots in watching the StarCraft.
We're
can
the
all
good
be
idiots.
Yeah, exactly. All right, bottom left-hand corner. He's blue. He's Protoss. We're on Persephone, the map I talked about with the air blinders, or the air blockers for the healing shrine.
Yeah.
It is creator.
Top left. This man, he almost had it. He's just letting it slip through his fingers. Is he gonna keep it going? Give it up for Beyond.
Yeah, now at this point, these guys Hmm?
I casted Acheron versus Creator on this map earlier,
Yeah.
and I did not realize how fast the depth shades go through those freaking zoomy zones on the right side.
Oh yeah, accelerations are crazy.
The freaking
I really
depths are
like.
just like, shoo.
I actually really like this map. I was so happy to see this one in. Like everybody was playing Talisman, and the map pool came in, and I kept thinking back to this because Patches did this some time back, and it's just different. I mean, I think
Yeah.
that'd be cool to have like some different stuff, but it adds having the healing shrine, the rocks and the accelerations. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
just a cool map.
All right. Fun fact for you.
Yeti made it in for the final game. Yeah, and Aaron and X with me, Yeti. Our man, it's been a minute. I brought you up because it's, sorry, Aaron too, but Yeti Spaghetti in the house.
All good.
Oh, I saw that they won, Yeti. I saw that money in the kitty, but my the Cubs didn't win. I wouldn't say my Cubs on my bet. We're waiting to see about the Mets. Thank you,
Cubs.
Yeti. Da Bears, but yeah, the Cubs. True.
I'm curious what they're gonna throw at each other here. Like it's game 5. Beyond is throwing out some crazy different things.
Yeah, we just got a reactor factory going out from Beyond so far. Depth here, yeah, no worker loss for Creator.
Yeah.
Mets ain't doing so hot. Yeah, just my luck. I'm not too worried about it either way, but it was just kind of fun. I didn't need to throw the stuff I did in, but I wanted to. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put on the Braves. I wasn't so sure. Anyway, sorry, Aaron. I know we're rude to co-casting, but I was kind of.
You're good. You're good. Sometimes chat needs a little love, not a lot. They don't deserve a lot of love, but they need a little bit of love to keep them coming back, right?
Yep.
Ooh, Hellions. All right. I'm gonna go maybe for that Hellion drop he did earlier.
Nope, he's just going from one Hellion into a Widowmine drop or Widowmine Marine. Yep. Yeah, this is the build. You build one Hellion, you go poke, and it's usually a Widowmine Widowmine drop follow up, or you go for a Marine drop and kind of leave the Widowmines back, or Marine or a mix. Yeah, he's gonna go for the Marines and the.
Oh, great job of keeping that Widowmine out of vision.
Beyond does this quite a bit these days.
A Beyond special.
Raven push with tanks after. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Eddie. The Raven follow-up is usually the case, especially with Beyond. Oh, and look at that, the hallucinations. Here goes Sal. See, Protoss just scouts it, man. He built a sentry. I mean, either way, this was scouted before. If there was only like the one hallucination, for example. Dude, stock.
I remember at one point, I don't remember what tournament it was, but Sal played against Hydra, and Hydra won, and Sal went on like a 10-15 minute rant about it. Like Sal lost it. it was one of those, like, I DM'd Hydra. I'm like, Hydra, you should watch this VOD real quick.
Poor Hydra, right? Yeah, dude, you should see. Dude, the funniest thing was when he went on a rant against Protoss when he lost a hero. Like, it was like, oh dude, like, that was probably the pinnacle of the recent Sal bitching. I miss Sal.
It's
That's
hero.
We're
Calm
reminiscing.
down.
I was like, oh. Yeah. Sal, you're a good player, but come on, man. And I know you're struggling with Protoss. They're a little tough right now to deal with, but I'd argue the match is even a little favored, but come on. It's Hero.
Yeah. You weren't beating Hero no matter how bad they nerf Protoss.
Mm-hmm. That'd be like Hup going on a rant if he lost to Clem. It's Terran.
Like, oh no, I lost to Clem's Terran. Isn't he a Protoss main these days?
It's a little different quick stim, yeah. I don't hate the quick stim. Raven's gonna be good, but I don't hate the quick stim on this myself. I don't know about Yeti's. See, Yeti's already in here like, yep, he's making his Calls
Yeah.
we're kind of chilling. I'm already getting a little tired. BN going for trying to get the drop, and Creator's just like massing toward this fucking medevac. He's just like, okay, I see this.
Yeah. Beyond's like,
Oh,
what if
wait.
I park this right next to an observer?
And then we're gonna go push while we do that. Wait, he thinks he's just playing it safe. He's not just yeeting across the map. He's consolidating. He sieges here. This actually takes a chunk of Creator's army away. Hallucinated Colossus.
I love it.
We don't have charge. Well, he's gonna have charge. Actually, Beyond pushed, it would have been better. But what can you do? Oh, Beyond is gonna lose the medevac.
Oh no!
Okay, now I don't like this as much. And the medevacs
Yeah,
are eating in front.
The immediate follow-up with the recall too. Beautiful. The guns down the medevac immediately recalls back to the base to be ready for this push.
Yep, catches it. Beyond has to go back home. Builds a third on location. Not at triangle. Because the map, I guess, too. You know, you get... That makes sense. I mean... Kinda. You know.
Nothing makes sense. Don't worry.
Oh, Bjorn's
good or
building some
bad?
Vikings because he thinks, okay, it is Colossus. And this is so weird. I think they're mind gaming themselves.
I'm
this point.
gonna fake Colossi, so that way you think I have Colossi. You start building Vikings, and then I'm gonna
really-
build Colossi.
So they can die to your Vikings. Like, what the fuck?
Fucking Giga Chad brain.
That actually is the most ridiculous thing. Like, he literally did. Why? That would have been the perfect time to go into Storm, amigo, you know?
Yeah.
And Colossi are still good and Disruptors, but like, bro, like, this is your time. This was his time to go into Storm. And like,
Can you imagine you show up with like 12, 14 Vikings and then just storm? He's like, what the fuck?
yeah, it's happened. It's happened.
To you or?
To me, yes. To me, yes. I'm like, oh, now the hallucination, but definitely a misread. Because it's also because players are dumb and just like, oh, I'm gonna build a Robo Bay, but not even use it. What does this
Yeah.
building do? No, I'm just with my Terran anyway. Sometimes there's questionable.
Oh, we could have gotten that second medevac. Oh, there we
Oh
go.
my God, he
We did
did. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. He got it.
it. That's rough
Creator
because
posture too.
we're so
Go on,
deep in
sorry.
Viking production. And, like, cutting that to make more medevacs just kind of sucks, you know?
Well, I mean, you do want to cut him off. It's 6 Vikings. Usually, 6 Vikings is a good number. I mean, maybe you might want some more, because you can get sniped. But if the stalkers go down,
And 10,
The
11
six
workers getting
Vikings-
down from a zealot run by.
oof, and there's a warp prison. Wait, where was the warp? That's right over here. Creator's just gonna back off. He canceled the 4th. I think that's. Beyond should have
Yeah.
immediately dropped the 4th right here, or like in his land. Not really his natural, I guess. Yeah, because it's protected by tanks and bio. Beyond really did have a chance to run away with it. Like the
Yeah.
other starport though. Extended thermal lens just now finishing this late in the game. That's crazy. For a
Yeah,
guy that
I mean,
went Colossus.
You know, at the 10-minute mark, you know, when you're going to need it. Checks out.
I mean, he could have, yeah. Just weird. Weird. Did I just call him Bune? I didn't call him Bune. What up, Joyce? How you doing, Joy?
Bune.
Bune.
I love Bune. He's my favorite Terran.
Bune here. The old Bunester. Hey. This is Strange Brew StarCraft with Dave and Aaron. You hosers.
Yeah, feels.
We got Bjorn. We got Bjorn here in Krator. You guys think you can pronounce his name like Cyril and get away with it? I didn't say like Cyril. Like, come on, man. Would you believe I watched too much Steadfast recently? Got him. I'm just
No
kidding.
such thing as too much steadfast.
Steadfast doesn't actually sound that Canadian though, really at all. Like sometimes he'll have his moments, but he really doesn't. I thought he was from upstate New York. Like truthfully, when I first saw him,
Well,
and
they always say that upstate New York is just a South Canadian accent.
I mean, kind of until you get to a certain part, then it's like it starts sounding like North Jersey.
Yeah, but that's when you start getting to like Middleton, Warwick. You start hitting the ugly side of the state.
Planetary
these
Fortress
zealots going
finally started.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's his map awareness. I mean, this is the final game of the final. This is scrappy. And the games that led to this have been scrappy. We can only assume what happened in the series that we didn't get.
Series.
I just have a feeling. I'm happy for my man Percival. I mean, it's sad that he's out, but Percival did take games off Shin, guys.
Those balls.
Advanced. Disruptors are big, but everything from Terran is going to dive down. Another disruptor is going to hit a lot of ghosts. This is the kind of game where, yeah, he's going Storm and Dark Shrine, but Storm's not done yet. Does he have High Templar? If he does, he's hiding him. With all those ghosts down, I was going to say, imagine Storm. That'd be the last kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
I like that Creator's been cognizant of his advantage, delaying that fourth base, etc., and tacking up. But, like, looking at the upgrades, oh my God. Actually, yeah, we're going into air weapons as well for Protoss, but it's pretty...
That's early.
It's pretty even Stevens in that regard. The income's been favoring Creator, the Army's favoring Beyond. It's not too crazy.
And I mean, Creator just got the gold base online too. That's a huge help.
Yeah, but he has to. He has to be careful. Still, okay, he did get some Colossi back, but what I wanted to see was some High Templar, truthfully, as crazy as it sounds between feedbacks and storms.
Oh, those Vikings.
The disruptor.
Energy recharge for another storm.
Okay, loses the Colossi. It's like losing a Colossi here, though. Look at the banks. The gas, a problem. Creator, pretty well saturated in many bases.
More importantly, notice how Beyond now scans the gold as he's walking away.
Yep, he found it.
Like he was sitting right next to it and didn't know, and probably could have jumped on it before those stalkers warped in.
Like, we're at a time in the game where if you catch it off guard where there's no army, like, yeah, it's annoying to deal with the cannons and batteries, but he's well equipped to deal with it. It's just with the army there, you really can't breach it. But there's advanced ballistics on the Liberators, so we do have lib range, and we are going into quad.
Freedom delivery.
Advanced freedom delivery, true.
New Hell.
You're Canadian. I sound just like you're regarded as a upstanding citizen that you are, Joy Synthetic. See what I did with that save? Anyway. Oh my God, this storm's gone.
Oh, we're gonna get a ghost. That's a lot of freedom zones. I don't know if I'd want to stay here.
Yeah. Both these guys are good. The Creator's good. I don't know. Beyond took some good fights, but that Creator actually did make some good trades. But fighting in the planetary, like, sometimes you have to. There was a time where I don't think he had to, and I would like to see him. He's not going to. We have +3 ship weapons coming from Beyond's late game. This game's actually pretty set.
Yeah.
I think there's this accidental double warp prism. There's no way that was for real. I would have loved to see Creator get into Tempest.
I'm surprised he got 1-1, you know?
Yep, he just didn't get a fleet beacon. And the temp is more so for breach, for the tug. It's, it gets tough in the late game. It gets tough on the streets out here. For the Liberators, for the planetary fortresses with tectonic stabilizers, etc. It gives you some momentum, maybe picking off some medevacs here and there.
Always stay strapped with my Tempest,
My God, Beyond got such good value out of the tanks, by the way. Those were the original tanks. Not the... Yeah, this game, I think they were.
Oh,
nice
that
storm
person
and
got
nice
a little
catch
too YOLO.
It did, but he did drop a beautiful storm. But this army is so EMP'd. What a crazy late game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this is the game we were. This is the game we deserve. After the series
Yep.
we had, ending on this big macro game.
Yeah, I mean, we are up to Shadow Stride, as someone pointed out in chat, too. It did finish up. I'd love to see Protoss continue the upgrades. Beyond is, as well, like, shields and stuff seem like they're not as effective, but when you get later in the game, there's moments happen, there's no ghost, it doesn't matter, you have shields, you warp stuff in, it gives you a little bit more stopping power, or your army doesn't die quite as easily to the ghostless part.
Yeah, shields are great because they also affect your buildings. So you know, it's not like it's gonna make a big difference when you simp into your cannons, but like.
I will say this: watching Beyond and Creator, like right now, this is an example of this game, and tonight in particular, I do feel like Beyond's army control's been better. He's usually pretty good at it. I think both these guys have their good and bad moments. Truthfully, with it, I don't hate him losing the probes. It's gonna sound dumb. If he loses the probes, yeah, if he can keep the base, lose the probes, that's better. But losing the probes means more army supply for Protoss for a little bit. He might have a chance to just overwhelm. But he doesn't have enough gas. Like, it'd be mostly zealots, and at this point in the game, needs to save these probes here after that first excursion.
I mean, but we're down to 150 supply. It's not great.
Like, I'm looking what's back on the other side of the map. There's planetaries, one tank, etc. Yeah, all these CCs. I think Beyond's in a good spot here. At the same time, like,
really
I wouldn't have hated a YOLO attack. As Beyond was pushing in, the map's decent enough size. Yeah, there's the acceleration zones on the right.
How fast are these balls?
I think Creator had a moment where he could have tried to set up a base trade in a weird way. But that's coming from me, so.
Yeah.
Doesn't really count.
Look, when in doubt, just send your army across the map and hope for the best.
Well, I mean, he's got a Dark Shrine. He's got Shadow Stride. I say, fuck it, YOLO. And then send some probes out in corners that are not taken. That you hope they're not taken.
The Dave Testa special.
Yeah, and see, he's doing it now. Like, he should have just sent it before, but you go send it in toward the goal is to breach you go in toward the natural when most of the army's out. Like, there is an art to base trading in late game PvT.
He's making a planetary fortress as the army shows up. Like, hey, let this live for a little bit so I can use it to stop you.
Yep, it's yeah, this is looking pretty much like it's gonna end pretty soon here.
Yeah. GG. Beyond takes it 3-2.
3-2. We did get a 5-game series and a banger of a finals. GG's.
Love to see it.
Great series tonight.
Absolutely.
Aaron, thanks for hanging, man. I'm gonna wrap up stream with the chat and everything here.
All right, thank you very much. I hope you have a great night, Dave.
Yeah, you too, brother.
All right, peace.
Peace.
All right, chat. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you all have a great night. It was a pleasure to cast with y'all. And until next time.